goddamn button, Ronaldo. Let's get it started, man.
Getting these technical difficulties.
Yeah, man. We had some shit going on. God. It's another beautiful Monday in North Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm Corey, one of your hosts of the Killing Tyme podcast. And yeah,
what are you doing right now?
I don't know. What's good, party people? It's the Killing Tyme Crew, and we are back at it once again. I am Corey. We got Ronaldo. We got Tinesha. Man, it's a lovely day out here in North Las Vegas, man. Everybody doing great?
Doing good.
Doing good.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, man.
Yes, sir. Back to the work.
Freaking Monday. Back to the grind.
Yep.
I'm tired of grinding, y'all.
I think we all are.
Tired. I want to wake up a millionaire with no problem.
I want to be a millionaire.
You're still gonna have some sort of problem, though.
All of them I could ignore with all the wads of cash I have.
I got you.
Right.
I would rather just be somewhere on an island somewhere.
Right. I got you.
Well, hey, y'all know what we do first, right?
Yes, sir.
What we do first?
Shots up.
Shots up.
What we got today?
Hey, today we have
from the Kilgore stash.
From the Kilgore stash. You know what I'm saying? One of the best stashes in all of North Las Vegas,
because
Nevada.
he got money.
Make that a drop too. He got money.
We are sipping on the Adictivo tequila, the extra añejo, product of Mexico. Got this from my cousin
Luke, right?
Luke out there when I went to Detroit.
Bottle.
Great bottle. I had the silver and the extra añejo.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I like the silver a little bit better. I think I was out of silver, so that's about the extra añejo. So yeah.
So it's a tequila, right?
It's a tequila.
Even though it's dark, it looks like a whiskey. But it's
definitely a tequila. The Drunken Spinsters podcast told us we gotta try some different shit. We gotta stop doing whiskey.
So
I said, you know what? I'm doing this tequila today.
I regret everything I said last week. I'm so sorry. I take it all back. Don't bring no more tequila because I got a little bit on my finger and
tequila
I licked it. Oh my God.
Tequila do something to you?
She said that shit nasty.
This. I like Patron Silver, bro. Like
we gotta up that palate.
Up my palate.
I mean, you like what you like.
I like what I like.
What you like.
Because this shit might make my stomach turn.
You might get chest hairs.
Don't nobody want that. Yeah, don't nobody want that.
I need no taco meat on this lovely soft chest of mine.
Get your couple gold chains. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna be walking around like
all Miami style.
I gotta have a pinky ring. Gotta have a pinky ring.
Let's do it, man. Let's go.
You ask me what I'm sipping on.
Happy Monday, y'all. Good to see y'all.
What are my dreams?
Yes.
Oh, that's disgusting.
That's good.
No, it's not, Corey.
That's good. That's so good. Let it savor.
It's nasty.
There it is.
It's nasty.
It's not.
I'm glad I put this in my mouth first.
Oh my God.
I might have thrown all this up. And I just had Cafe Rio before I got here.
Oh my God.
This would have fucked up the whole set.
I love the Adictivo. I think Broderick feels the same way. I think his favorite is Don Julio.
It's a no for me, dog.
I love this.
I do like Don Julio. 1942 though.
The Don Julio 70 is not where it's at. It's better than the 42.
Is it more expensive than the 42?
No, it is not.
Okay, then I'll try it.
It's cheaper and it's better.
Because I've seen the $200 price tag.
Speaking of expensive alcohol, have y'all seen the EDC bar task from this weekend?
That's insane.
I saw one was like over $300,000 total in alcohol. Other one was like $200,000 total in alcohol.
A group of people, though, I'm sure. But
who's splitting that, though?
Yeah.
They're not going to split that. After like 6 people, they're like, okay, this is something going on one person's
First
card.
off, real shit, if I got $300,000 to spend on alcohol, I'm not worried about that money.
All right.
You know, I'm not. I'm just one of those. I'm Elon Musk in this bitch.
But think about the people or the demographic that's going to these concerts, to these shows. Like it's young, rich, white kids, basically.
It's the why.
You know,
and
young YouTubers and shit like that.
Young, middle class, black kids. My nephew.
Okay. There you go.
There
you go.
My nephew.
My friends. Yeah, they went when they were.
But he
like,
ain't getting no tab like that, though. I'm just saying that type of tab, though.
No, his ass came to my house, got my cooler. Said, hey, I'm going to Vaughn's, going to give me some.
Oh, he was here. He went.
He went. He was here.
Okay.
He was here. But he came to the house and got a cooler, got a wagon, got a table, and a couple chairs. Him and his girlfriend had a tent out there.
That's smart.
They had the tent out there, so they was hanging out all week. He dropped everything off today, and yeah. You know, it was a good time. He
Yeah.
said it was a great time. Like he showed me some pictures, the videos. Shit was crazy, man.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go and to experience it, but not the whole weekend. Just maybe one
I was
day.
telling the guys when we were out there this week. I mean, we'll get into it, but
Yeah.
I was telling the guys the same thing.
Go ahead, get it to your weekend. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. You could go first.
But I mean, just that was the end of it. But starting from the whole week itself, I mean, it was a pretty good week. It started off. I wouldn't say it started off bad. I got a speeding ticket on my way to work. I want to say like Tuesday or Wednesday.
Damn.
Speeding ticket, but it was literally right around the corner from my
You always
job
get
or
caught up
whatever.
right there.
No, I haven't had a speeding ticket. I've never got a speeding ticket in this car. Not yeah.
I remember
This is
you got pulled over
300.
in that car before when you first got it.
Oh no, I got pulled over coming from the Knights game that night.
Yeah.
So you dropped me off, and then that was
Yeah.
actually a funny story. That was actually a funny story. Just real quick. So we go to a Knights game. Corey drops me back off at work. I'm leaving from work. I pull out onto the road, and there's a highway patrol substation just right up the street. After the game, I pull out, and when I say I floor, I don't know. You know, my car's fast, but whatever. I just punch it. Woo! I'm flying down the street. Yeah, and I fly past. All I see is taillights in front of me. I pass by the car. It's a highway patrol. Yeah, I passed him.
Damn.
The speed limit's 45. I was easily doing 60 when I passed him. Easily.
What did he say? He's like, what you did, right?
It just so happened, like, right, we're coming up to a stoplight. So I immediately get into the turn lane. He gets right behind me in the turn lane. So I turn off, and there's a gas station. So I turn off, I pull right into the gas station. He pulls in right next to me. He's like, going kind of fast there, huh? I'm like, sorry, man, I wasn't paying attention. I'm just coming from work, just coming to get some gas. He's like, all right, just make sure you slow it down. So either I'm assuming he was just starting his shift and was like, man, this is not how I want to start my day.
Or he's just on his way
He saw
out.
you and was like, fucking ass.
Yeah, like this fucking guy.
Yeah.
Fly the fuck.
Yeah, but no, I got a speeding ticket on my way to work, and this road is 35, and he clocked me at 53.
Yep, deserving.
What he brought you up as?
Just 10 over.
10
He got
over,
me
yeah.
at 45.
Okay, good.
But yeah,
Hey, you know who to call, right?
she's not working. My mom don't work there no more.
No. Chapter Holt Esquire.
I don't need to worry about that. But
What the hell is that?
That's our lawyer friend who takes care of our tickets.
Oh, hi.
but
I'm Tinesha, if you didn't know.
from there, no man, it was a pretty chill week, and then hung out with the Kilgores on Friday night. We went to a little.
Yeah, we did. I was like, we did. Oh, yeah,
It wasn't very long.
It
but,
wasn't long.
Yeah, but we hung out with them. By the way, shout out to y'all. Happy anniversary.
Thank
and
you,
then
sir.
Yeah,
Still my thunder.
Yeah, I got it. I did it. Yeah. Shout out to you, and shout out to my boy Joe and his wife
Yeah,
Michelle.
his wife, Michelle.
Their anniversary was this
So it's
weekend
funny.
too.
They've been together the same amount of time we've been married. They've been married for shorter, but they've been together. They got together the same year.
They've been married for 10 years. Yeah.
Yeah, they've been together for 13. He said.
Yeah, yeah, they've
same-
been together
we've
for a long time.
and we've been married for 13.
Yeah, they've been together for a long time.
Whole kid's life.
Yeah.
Jude's 14. So yeah.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah. That was Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday I worked out at EDC, just out there dealing with traffic.
Was
and
it
shit the whole
hot?
time. It was hot, but for my job, I'm just out there slinging cones, moving cars around and shit like that. A couple of the funny things that I did see out there.
You out here slinging Chris Paul.
Slinging cones, yeah.
Oh man.
So and I worked
Basketball. Sorry.
and the 2 days I worked Saturday and Sunday. So for those 2 days I worked 30 hours. I worked I worked 16 and a half on Saturday and then 14 yesterday. So 16 and a half hours on Saturday, 14 hours yesterday. I worked from 1 till
Seems good.
from
Get that
1
money.
from 1 till 4 in the morning on Saturday, which was basically Sunday
1
morning.
p.m. to 4 a.m.
1 p.m. to 4 a.m. and then
Did you sleep any during this time?
I got very little sleep because again I worked until 4 o'clock this morning. I had to go
No,
right to
I
work.
mean like out there. Could you fall asleep in the truck?
Oh man, look, I'm
He
not.
can't say that. It's his job.
I mean, I can say it. I'll say it. Fuck it. So I'm out there for 16 hours. I probably work maybe on Saturday. I probably work maybe 3 of those hours. The rest of the time I'm just sitting in the
You
truck.
ain't got to work hard.
Shit, next year you
Call
better
me.
call my ass.
The rest of the time I'm just sitting in the
He
truck.
told me the fee. Ain't gonna say the fee, but he told me the fee, and I was like, brother, This is hiring for the weekend, dog.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I will be an assistant.
Yeah, and
I will wear orange to be a
Yeah,
cone.
the pay-
if that's the
Put
case.
the cone where? Right here.
And the pay is very the pay is very well. The pay is very well
Yeah.
for sure. But one of the funny things that I saw. So my start time was at 1 o'clock on Saturday. I get it. We all meet up down right at the off ramp at the Speedway. Get there at 1 o'clock. At 1 o'clock, Highway Patrol has a lady pulled over. She's coming up the off ramp. She's going the wrong way on the off ramp.
In the car.
Wait, what?
But that's a frequent thing in Las Vegas, though. Like,
Apparently, yes.
So they had her pulled over. I'm like, bro, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday. Is she already about to get a DUI? Like, we haven't even started yet. Like, what's going on? But they ended up letting her go.
What?
They ended up letting her go. I said
In
the
the
same
car?
thing. I
But
said the
you know
same
what's so
thing.
crazy?
Was she
I said
white?
the
But you know
same
what's so
thing.
crazy?
Was she white?
The whole field sobriety test and everything had her out there with her feet up and touching her nose and everything, doing the whole thing. She was white, but I could kind of see what was going on because I'm looking and I could see
With the fucking cones and shit.
no, but I could see that we hadn't set up anything. We just
okay.
got there. We literally just got there. We hadn't started yet. But what happened was, I guess from the, how the cop and everything was pointing to her, is like she got confused and thought that location was to get on the on-ramp.
Okay.
But you had to go past the freeway to get
turn,
back on the speedway right there. And I guess she just thought that was the on-ramp. And it is kind of confusing because it's really wide right there.
Right.
So
I
he ended
still
up
don't
letting her go.
understand that because that's happened so many times.
Out here.
And
Yeah.
not only that wasn't the only time. We actually had the same thing happen later that night. No, was it Saturday? Yeah, it was Saturday. Later that night, probably
drawing-
about 2 o'clock in the
Who's
morning.
drawing these plans?
No, like so cars.
Ronaldo.
I'm not fucking with that one. Yeah, I'm not fucking with that one. But what happens is like a lot of these cars or people, they just I guess they get
They just
confused
wanna
sometimes.
go.
Yeah, they just want to go. Sometimes they
not
may
paying
get confused.
attention.
Or they get frustrated with the backup and they see, okay, well,
There's no
everybody's
thing.
in this lane.
Yeah.
Even though we're separated by cones, there's nobody over here. Let me just go around this cone and go. But you don't realize
That's the only oncoming
you're
traffic.
going into oncoming traffic at that point. Because what we do is we set it up to where, Las Vegas Boulevard in front of Speedway is only 2 lanes. The way we set it up to where it becomes 4 lanes going towards the Speedway.
Okay.
So all the traffic is, it's 2 lanes going towards the Speedway. Like, right, that's how it's striped.
4 lanes.
So we ended up making it to where basically 2 of the lanes are in oncoming traffic. So northbound is in southbound.
Oh shit.
So basically,
Okay.
if you're going northbound, during that time it's 1 lane.
Actually, it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 4 lane. If
It's 4 lane.
if you're coming southbound,
So going towards the speedway,
leaving the speedway, it's 1 lane. It's one
lane
during the daytime because what they want to
it's
do.
more traffic coming in.
What they want exactly. There's more
How
traffic
long
coming
you been
in.
doing this? Have you done EDC in the past?
Yeah.
So around 2017, were you doing it then? I hate your ass. I lived in that apartment
I was
complex
about
on
to
the
say.
corner.
I was about to say. I'm sorry for the people that live at Eagle Trace,
That
but
was
y'all
the worst
definitely get shit on. Y'all definitely get shit on.
I didn't leave my house the next year
Yeah.
because I was just like, I'm not dealing with it. I had my groceries stocked up, and I wasn't leaving the house.
But they do it
Hell
for
no.
for EDC. They do the same thing for
NASCAR shit.
So
Yeah.
I'm out there doing NASCAR too. It's the same fucking thing every time.
Right.
Damn.
People always gonna be like, "How do I get home?" Like, bro,
Just go home.
no. But what they do is there's
'Cause I tried
there's
to
really
turn
no
and they
way.
were just like, no.
Yeah, you can't turn. You can't turn.
Going to Craig.
Yeah, so
the way
it's like, I was getting out of base,
Yeah.
and this was one of the few times, and I'm like, oh, I can just keep straight. The cops was just like, nah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, go there. I don't live that way, sir. I live right there. He's like, you have to go that way.
So you
What
have to
do
go
mean?
that way, come back
I
up
had
to
to go
Nellis.
like 4 miles down and then turn around.
Yeah.
To wait in line for 2 fucking hours to get in my house.
yeah, because the way that we
I
do
would have
it.
got a hotel. Fuck
Well,
it.
no, because you
I was poor.
can't turn like you don't want
Rich
to.
motherfucker.
Shut the fuck up, yo.
Can't make U-turns in some places because you're coming into oncoming traffic, which there was like 3 or 4 accidents because
Right.
people did that. They're cutting in front of cones and going the
I heard
wrong
people
way.
was on the road peeing on the highway peeing this
Of
morning.
course, it was backed
Because
up.
the
this
traffic
morning.
was backed up.
Backed up.
Well, we had late reporting this morning for work.
Yeah, and even it was late reporting, I still got there by like 10:30. I left my
Yeah.
house trying to get there at 10 because I'm like, it's gonna be open.
I ain't get to work till
That
like 12.
shit.
I ain't get to
was
work like 12
back
something.
the fuck.
Which is crazy because at like 2 o'clock, like at 2 a.m., I saw like a big ass fireworks show. I'm like, okay, shit, they're done. We're doing the switch for outbound.
Sunday night, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, all the fireworks, everybody's done. Like for them to be leaving at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, like that's just wild to me.
Yo, my nephew just got out of there he texted me at 3:30 this afternoon. Was like, okay, we're leaving.
Bro, so
he stayed.
I'm leaving work and I saw a girl at the gas station throwing up. And somebody giving her water. She was definitely at EDC because you can tell by her clothes.
Well, yeah.
And she had the titty tassels
She
on.
definitely was at EDC. She's throwing up at the gas station. Dude's like giving her water, and another dude's cleaning out the car because she must have threw up in the car.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the worst shit ever.
Bro, it's 5 o'clock.
That's the worst shit ever. Somebody
In the
throw up in your
afternoon.
car.
Oh, yeah, it's the worst.
The worst.
Definitely had that happen.
Definitely had that happen.
That's why I couldn't do Uber. Like, why the fuck would I have strangers in my car that are partying at 2 a.m. to come and get you off the strip to drive you to Henderson or Summerlin? You got me fucked
I'm sorry for throwing up in your
up.
backseat. Bitch, get out of my car.
I heard,
Right,
so, I
I'm
heard
gonna have
some
to
of them.
pull over now.
I heard some of them rides. Uber was charging like $100 like a ride or
Yes.
whatever.
They do.
They do.
They do.
But guess
Expect
what?
a surcharge.
They're going to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to get it.
But you're splitting in between like 4 or 5 people.
Yeah, but
so.
still.
But
shit.
if somebody throw up in my car, I'm responsible for cleaning it out.
Yeah, true.
Or it paid you like $300.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I Ubered before. They paid you a couple. Back then it was $250. I'm sure it went up by now.
Man, you could kiss my ass. Because I got to drive around with that until I get it cleaned out or find something. Like, if it happens early in the morning, this going to sit here because I'm not touching that shit.
Yeah.
Didn't know. I'd rather do Instacart or Uber Eats.
Right. But yeah,
I didn't get my milkshake. Well, fuck you, bitch.
I drank it.
I didn't pick it up. I didn't know you ordered one.
And I'm on since I got home at like 4 o'clock this morning. I had to wake up and be at work at 9. I'm,
You look well rested.
I do pretty well. I don't sleep that much anyway, so I'm up pretty late.
No?
No, I'm always up pretty late.
I
I'm always up pretty late.
I fall asleep early from like between 8:30 and 9:30. I'm usually asleep.
Old man.
But I wake
10
up.
to 11.
I wake up at 4:30 though. 4:30, 5
That's
o'clock.
crazy.
Yeah. Ain't nobody up that early.
No.
And that's why I love it.
Old man.
That's why I love it because
You wake up early to go to bed early.
That's why no one is up. It's my time. If I feel like getting the dog out this kennel, I wake the dog.
That's
up.
why I
We
stay
hang
up
out.
late. Everybody else is asleep.
You
I'm
know
up
what I'm
late.
saying? But it's
obviously.
just different time frames.
Yeah.
I'll go.
But other than that,
Go
yeah, I'm
last.
like 30% right now. So I go home tonight. I'm definitely going to sleep.
Are you gonna crash?
Crash.
Let's see. I had a busy ass week.
Of course. Anniversary man.
Anniversary. My daughter's graduating from high school.
Woo, yeah.
So we had number two graduate from high school. I've done my job as a father. They both have not been on the pole, so I've done.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's physical fitness.
First
she can
off-
beat a bitch ass if she can get on a pole. And climb to the top.
That's
So
good
she would
upper
right,
arm
arm
strength.
strength. Okay.
I've done my job as a father and kept my daughters off the pole.
All right.
As a father,
you should say on the blade. That's
No.
a better accomplishment.
No.
I'm just saying.
on the blade.
You don't know what that means?
Fuck is, I'm young. I'm old.
Hooker, prostitute.
Like a hoe.
Oh, I've done that great job at that too.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a better one.
So I've done a great job at that. I've done a great job.
Mm-hmm.
So
I do have that was something that I wanted to get into, but I'll let you finish your weekend first.
if you guys live in Las Vegas, you are familiar with BCon Las Vegas, baccalaureate college or something. So the African American, the African American community in Las Vegas every year
what?
celebrates the black high school graduates.
Okay.
Every single year. I remember going to mine and it was being at a church. Okay.
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
Okay. But now it's at fucking Thomas and Mack.
What's wrong with that? Wasn't it always at Thomas and Mack?
No, back in my day,
It wasn't at
You're
Thomas.
old.
Everything was at Thomas
You're
and Mack.
old.
no. But for this, it was at Second Baptist back in my day.
Yeah, at church. Oh.
Church. It was at church but now because the city has grown so much and they did it at fucking Thomas and Mack. So
You have a complaint.
oh brother,
Oh God.
got a rant. Great. First off, let me say it is a great thing. BCon is a great thing. It gives these students and the family, especially now, COVID times,
There's that word again.
everybody can't come to the graduation ceremony.
Okay.
This gives your entire family a chance to celebrate your graduate. Because I only have they gave us 12 tickets for Danae's graduation.
Really?
So her mama gets 6 and I get
That's
6.
not
So
limited.
that's not, huh?
That's kind of how it was with Jeremiah. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying though,
You can make it work though.
you can make it work.
You can get more tickets.
No, I got more tickets.
Oh, okay.
They gave her 6, and I had to get 6 more.
Oh, okay.
So, but this is in the times like this. If you limit to the tickets, this gives your family, if you have a big family, a chance to celebrate your graduate.
Right. Because there's no limitations on BCon.
There's no limitations on BCon.
Oh, okay.
You could have filled up Thomas and Mack Center with all the families, and they wouldn't care. Okay. So, I dropped my daughter off at 5:15, 5:20. Didn't leave till 9:10, 9:15.
In the
Oh,
morning?
this is where your complaint is.
Oh my God!
From
So
5 a.m.
This
to
is
5 p.m.
This is where
5
your
p.m.
complaint
Okay.
to about 9 something. 4 hours.
That's not bad. See, I'm thinking
Huh?
all
What?
day thing.
What?
That's not bad.
4 hours.
Not bad.
Look, I didn't think
Corey's thing is going to be in and out. Hey,
Hey,
congratulations.
No,
blah, blah.
I'm thinking 2 hours.
My kid and I'm out.
No, I'm thinking. Oh, because
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
This is my fucking thing. Okay. They first off, it's a great ceremony because kids get recognized. They called every single kid's name. There was kids from Laughlin who came. There was one kid from Laughlin who made the drive from Laughlin down here to be recognized.
Oh, shout out to
Good. Shout out to her.
Lovely.
Or him or her, yeah.
Legacy should have had their own.
Legacy High School?
Legacy should have had their own.
My alma mater.
And that's where Roman goes. Yeah.
Too many fucking kids. Okay? Legacy had their own. And Roman, I love you.
Clearly, it's all black people that go to Legacy.
all black people go to Legacy.
Oh, really? That's lovely.
No,
I
just-
was about to
There were
say,
too many
yeah,
fucking
look
kids.
at that.
Legacy was half of them, at least.
Yeah.
So, but they call every single kid's names. This is what, and I was asking my wife, what could they have done differently at BCon Vegas?
If this is your complaint, I'm going to say nothing because I'm going to play white devil's advocate in this
Hold on.
situation.
Did you say white devil?
Yes.
Yeah, I always say that.
Hold on. Let me finish. And then you play the man's devil advocate. Okay.
Okay.
She said they had a guest speaker. The guest speaker was great. She's 48, a doctor. Her story was great. Her path to greatness was freaking great. A very, very inspiring story. So they had that. Lawrence Weekly reading the kids' names. Boom, 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 boom. This is where I finally realized what could have made this different. They have a coin they give out to each kid after the ceremony.
So it's not a diploma, they give them a coin.
It's a coin.
Okay.
But they don't give it to I'm thinking as you go to high school, you get your diploma.
You walk across
on stage,
stage.
get your diploma, right? Boom.
Yeah.
No. Kids were leaving. And they said, hey, remember, if you don't stay, you don't get your coin.
Okay.
That was my,
Now I see what you.
But so they called them up on stage twice?
No, once.
Okay.
As they're going out and going back to the parents after the ceremony outside.
That's when they could have gave them their coin.
That's when they're giving them their coins. But to me, now that I've realized it, that's what they could have done differently. They could have give each kid their coin
As they come in.
as they get their name called on stage.
Yeah, as they're
Yeah,
walking on the
that's what I
stage.
thought,
Yeah.
No, not for this ceremony. They're waiting till the end of the shit after everything's done.
'Cause
It just prolonged.
How much longer did it prolong it? Like another hour?
We didn't get home till 10 o'clock, 10, 20. And that's after having to get everybody food. They did have concession stands open, but you know what I'm saying?
You're not gonna pay $20
come
for
on.
chicken fingers.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
For a nasty chicken.
Yeah. But
Frozen cutlets.
Right.
so that was my issue.
Okay.
It was
Makes sense.
so 4 out. Like we got there at 5:15, 5:20. It started at 6. They did start within 5 minutes of 6 o'clock, so that was
Okay.
cool.
Well, it started late.
But within 10 to 15 minutes, I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it started 30 minutes later, but it started basically on time.
Okay.
But there was just a lot. 4 hours is a lot.
Okay.
That's all.
See, I thought there was more to it. If you say 4 hours, I think it's like the introduction, then the speakers.
Well, they had kids speaking, speakers, kids singing, and all that.
That's what I was going to. That's
oh
what,
my God, I can't. I would be remiss if I don't say this. I would be remiss if I don't say this.
Clapping.
Shout out to our boy, rest in heaven, my brother, DJ Certified's daughter, Amari. Give me.
No, you want to apply?
She's graduated this year. She lost her father last year, unexpectedly. And the way baby girl has persevered through that, she won one of the BCon scholarships.
Oh, nice.
Wonderful.
Yes, and
Yeah.
just to see the way that she persevered through losing a very important person in her life, because I think you follow Certified, but he had a very great. He was a great dad. He had a very very great relationship with his daughter, and I just want to commend her for persevering through that. I'm sure there's other kids who've gone through this, but this is the personal story that I know
Right.
that I want to speak on. And shout out to you, baby girl, for just persevering through that. Your father would be very, very proud of you, of all your accomplishments, and just keep shining, kid. That's all I gotta say.
You know, you don't have to talk in the sad voice when you're talking.
I know,
about
man.
that stuff. You don't have to be.
You feel the emotion.
It's just like you don't have to
feel
get
the
your radio
emotion.
voice on.
I know, I
You can
get the
say it
emotion and
without
shit.
doing it like that.
So then,
Emotional man.
Yeah, you gotta
you know?
do it like
so
that.
that's my BCon shit.
So,
Come on.
so all I have to say is about the longevity of the ceremony.
Yeah.
Is that I would maybe this was your first time going. Well,
Yes.
I mean, it's not like everybody goes like every
Yeah.
week, so you don't know what to expect. But I guess there's some sort of understanding that, you know what, I kind of understand that the reason why it took long, because like you just said, it's for the black students that are here.
I definitely get
so
the reasons.
everybody's getting recognized.
Yes,
Every
yes,
school
yes,
is getting recognized.
yes,
Like you just said,
yes.
you had one girl come from Laughlin to come down to get her
Yes.
I
shine.
feel
You know
like
what I mean?
the way they could have done that position better is to make a weekend out of it. Like Northeast high schools, Central Vegas high schools,
Well, you
shit like that.
say
I
that,
don't know.
but that also costs money. That means renting out the Thomas and Mack for multiple days. And no.
I like the idea of having them all together.
No,
I
so-
like that idea.
So don't get me wrong, I get it, and I love that each kid was. Do I think that each kid's name should be called?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah! Each kid needs to be recognized for this accomplishment.
Right.
It was just
because the individual schools aren't going to do that.
No, they're
The
not.
individual schools it's another name on the wall.
Yes.
So, but I guess for us in our community, I think it's something that should be celebrated.
yeah. Oh,
you know what I mean. So that's why
yes,
I don't.
I am told I am.
Everybody gets
so
their
I am
shout
in
out.
total agreement of what BCon does.
Mm-hmm.
We are in such total agreement. Me and the wife are donating next year.
Okay.
Like it's very very important.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That the kids be recognized in this way. It was just long for me. That's
Mm-hmm. It was just long.
It was just long
I
for
agree.
me.
I agree.
Like I get it. I understand it. I love it. I freaking love it.
Right.
It was just long.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
All right, so that was that. Me and the wife celebrated our anniversary this weekend. Yeah, man, 13 years in it. You know what I'm saying? Marriage ain't for the faint of heart, but it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Marriage work, man.
Marriage ain't for punks.
Marriage is not for punks,
That's what
bro.
Dr. Cal says. On
You know what I'm
Married at First
saying?
Sight.
Yeah, it ain't for punks, man. We went to Raw Sushi in the Fashion Show Mall. It was great.
When did y'all go on Saturday?
Saturday, went to Raw Sushi.
Mhm.
It was very, very good, actually. It had a lobster filet mignon roll.
You skipped
Excellent.
Friday. I mean, I know I brought up
Oh,
Friday.
I'm sorry.
But Friday.
Okay, Friday. Hip Hop Poetry Night at Brooklyn Bowl.
Oh, how was that?
It was
I really
so.
wanted
I'm only laughing because
I really wanted to go.
I'm gonna tell you just before Corey
went
goes.
too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and the girl. Me and my girlfriend
yeah,
went.
yeah.
There was only 4 tickets. I'm sorry.
She's like, yeah.
I thought I'm in the group.
I
Guess not.
asked when I got
would
there.
have got the ticket. I'm just saying.
No, we had a ticket, and there was 2 more tickets.
Yeah,
Actually, he was the second call
I was the second call. Yeah,
because the people who were supposed to go couldn't go.
that
so
he
was the
invited
next call.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Would I even make the list of
which-
the call though? That's my question. Would I even have made the list to call?
Which
you might have been like the 3rd or 4th down the list.
which I'm gonna be honest.
Loved.
Which I'm gonna be honest with you about that. So our girl was like, she was like, yeah, you know, they asked us to come because you know such and such couldn't make it. She's like, wait a minute, they asked us after. She's like, I don't even want to fucking go. We weren't the first. We weren't the first on the list. We were the backup.
Oh, shit. I'm glad you don't think that way.
No. It was
I'm
just,
glad you
and
don't
she
think that
wasn't,
way.
but she was just being
was
funny
just
by
funny,
saying it
yeah.
though. Yeah, it's funny that she
I
said
can
it.
hear a
though.
little ass voice right now. Yeah.
She's
Shit.
like, oh, we're the backup.
Right.
Whatever.
But no,
It's all right now. What the fuck?
I enjoyed myself, and I feel like, I mean, I know it was tiring, probably because we all worked all day. But I feel like we kind of stayed a little bit longer. I would have probably enjoyed.
I would have enjoyed staying a little bit longer.
The ladies weren't feeling it.
The ladies were not.
Oh.
Let me get to something. This dude's name.
The white dude.
The white boy.
I started following
Dustin
the poet.
Dustin the poet.
Yeah.
Dustin the poet.
I really wish I would have videotaped his performance. And
Oh
I'm
my
hoping
God.
that he goes back and actually
Yes.
reposts it. There's somebody posted like clips of it or whatever.
Uh-huh.
White dude looks like Neo from the Matrix.
Yes.
But he literally had he did some dope ass shit. He did
Yes.
some dope shit. That I love
He was
poetry.
out there.
That shit
Yeah, I
dope.
was like, okay. I love the poetry part. Where they missed me at was when they started getting to all the up and coming rappers. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand it's an important time for them to get on stage and show their craft and what they do.
Yeah.
Exposure.
It's just the fact that nobody's ballsy enough to say that everybody shouldn't be a rapper,
No, there was a couple of people that should not be rappers up there.
and
Yeah.
people in their circle.
I don't
just
really
like,
think he was a rapper, to
Everybody,
be
everybody
honest.
wants
Who?
to be
Dustin?
supportive.
No, the second dude. Like you're talking about the rappers. I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't think he really was actually a
I
rapper.
And
think
it's
he's
just
more of
like,
a poet.
I get that you want to be up
He
there.
just wasn't good.
But the fact that it's just like everybody's hyping you up. Oh, you can make it. You can
Yeah.
make it. You can make it, baby. When you hit 25 and still ain't made it, let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go. 25 is time to get a real big band job. Sorry,
I do like the venue, Brooklyn Bowl. My first time in there.
you've never been.
No,
I
it was a
love
great. It was a
I
great.
love Brooklyn.
Yeah, it was a great.
went for
I
my
love the
birthday.
venue.
I saw the Roots.
The Roots there? Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I saw Chance the Rapper there.
I'm so jealous. Not of the Chance, but of the Roots.
I love Chance.
Speaking of,
That would actually be a good show though.
It
Chance
would.
at Brooklyn Bowl.
It was great. Okay.
Speaking of music.
So we're just gonna skip over my
No,
weekend.
we're not.
It was just all over the place. Corey's like squirrel,
This is
squirrel.
what happens when you don't have
Squirrel.
a fucking outline.
That's how he drives. That's how he drives. He just yeah.
Continue.
I'll come back.
See,
Thank you.
yeah. Now he's got to make a
I'll
U-turn.
come back.
Double back.
Sunday we're supposed to go to Prime, but we have some family stuff going on, so we didn't go to Prime. So we're going to go to Prime later.
Okay.
What day is your actual anniversary? Was it
was
Saturday or
Saturday.
Sunday?
It was Saturday. It was
Okay.
Saturday.
So
Oh,
Sunday.
we saw Mystere.
How did
Oh
you
my
like it?
fucking God.
Really?
Oh my God.
Corey's
Wait,
never
what was
been.
it?
Corey's never been.
I've
to
never
a
been
show.
to a show.
He's never been to.
I've never
I
been
said
to
the
a
same
show.
thing. I said the same thing.
Damn.
I'm like,
you
bro.
didn't see Michael Jackson?
Oh, that's next. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's next.
Like, bro, you've never
Now I
been
wanna-
to a
now I
strip
wanna
show.
see. Now I want to see Kai. I want to see O.
good.
I want to see
O's okay.
Michael Jackson, the one.
Michael Jackson.
I even want to see Zumanity, which ain't no more. But
That's good.
I heard Zumanity. Oh my.
Humanity's good.
Yo, Mystere?
Bro, I went to Mystere
Oh.
on prom night.
What?
I did. Yeah, that was our prom night
I
date.
don't know, I think it was in the Navy. I don't fucking know.
I
was grown up and
I went to
gone.
Mystere on
Okay.
prom.
But any fucking way. Oh, I'm mad at y'all for not telling me. This shit was great.
Yeah.
You didn't
Oh my!
ask.
Every sense besides taste and smell was elated in my body. I'm like,
Like this shit's amazing.
oh my God! How the fuck are they doing that?
It's
Like, oh
amazing.
my gosh!
And you were just talking about stripper pole shit. That's how they get into that type
The
of
two
thing.
girls,
Just
the,
saying.
Facts.
the two girls
Facts.
who was lifting on each other. I'm like, oh, they're so strong.
And that
that's
comes
strong.
from pole dancing.
Oh my God.
Sir.
So hold on, Tanisha. Pole dancing is fine, but I don't want my daughter to be a stripper. It's a difference. Big difference.
She's like,
Her husband might like it, just saying.
In the
It could be
comfort
for
of their
him.
home, yes.
yeah.
But no, Mystere was fucking great. I'm so glad I went. Shout out to them. It was a great fucking time, and I found a new hobby.
You
What,
going
going to shows?
Yeah.
That's not a hobby.
Now I gotta go see Blue
That's
Man.
an expense.
I gotta go see Blue Man Group.
I've
No.
seen Blue Man Group twice.
I gotta see
How
Java
was it? I've never
Walkies.
seen it.
It's different, but it's. I think it's more
Is it more for kids?
I think it's more for kids. That's
Okay.
exactly
I'm
what I
gonna
was
go see Blue Man Group on mushrooms, probably.
That would be good.
You
Actually,
know,
would be good.
you're gonna be
Actually
sitting
would
down
be
and
good.
it's gonna be a quiet section. You're gonna be like, "Where's cameras? Where's
Actually would be
cameras?" Just high on your ass.
Yeah.
Escort this man
That
out,
was
please.
my
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
But that shit was amazing. That was my weekend.
Crazy. Okay.
Tanisha.
Well, lovely. My weekend consisted of cramping and being in bed for the most part.
Really? You threw a fit?
Okay.
Oh, you just gonna skip over my
Give me
weekend?
something.
You just gonna skip?
Give me
You just gonna skip over my weekend?
Hold on. I didn't get to the meat and potatoes. What I'm saying is I was about to do a mental health check because the past couple weeks have been a little distraught for me mentally. Nobody would know because I'm just like, I'm a happy-go-lucky
bubbly as
person.
fuck.
I'm
I
the same.
just do my thing. And I just wanted to check in with y'all. Like, how are y'all doing mentally? Like, on a
That's
scale of 1 to
awesome.
10.
No, that's
Appreciate
awesome.
that.
See
Appreciate
what
that.
happens? We get a female on it. She care about us.
But
I think
that's actually the reason why we started the podcast, though.
Yeah.
That was one of the
True.
things. Like, I was like, dude, we got to get together every week.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I appreciate that. That's a good
How are
thing.
y'all doing? Pat?
Mentally, if I'm being honest, maybe I'm not gonna say stressed out because I don't get stressed out, but there's a lot of gears that are grinding a little bit. So it's a delicate balance of work and home, but I'm maintaining.
How are you dealing with that effectively?
Um,
Because this nigga over here talking about shrooms.
yeah, no.
Not healthy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I think my escape is work.
Okay.
Which is probably why I kind of enjoyed being at EDC all weekend. Like, even though I wasn't really working, I was just in work, and it lets me get away and kind of mentally, I think about
One thing.
and it's not one thing, but that's how I guess fix my problems. I sit and think about them, and I need to be by myself in my own little space, and I'll sit and I'll think about them, and I'll think, maybe watch TV, play fucking Xbox or whatever, but I'm actually thinking while I'm doing it. You know what I mean? And so that's what helped me process through a lot of stuff.
How do you deal with stress and things, Corey, other than shrooms?
First off,
And alcohol.
I've actually never done shrooms
Okay.
in all my life.
Well, good.
Not yet.
How do I deal with stress? Go see a therapist once a week.
Okay.
I didn't have a session last week, and that might be why I'm off. Because
Okay.
I was so busy with life shit last week. My daughter's graduation. My mom coming in town, having to pick her from the airport. My car finally being fixed after a month and a half at the shop. My daughter's graduation, like
Small victory.
It's a lot. It's
Take
a lot.
in small victories.
Judah being done with school. What's he gonna do for the summer? Like, I don't want him just sitting at home for the summer. My damn daughter needs to find. You're 18, kid. You graduate high school. You graduated. You need to find a job. Like,
Yeah.
life shit takes over. Me and the wife stresses that come out in
Daily conversation.
of our stresses. I'm not dealing with them very well. Tomorrow will be a great thing to sit down with my therapist to digress all this shit. Yeah,
Good for you.
I don't.
Therapy is important.
I don't deal with stress well. I'm doing better. I act out the wrong way at times when I deal with too much stress. He knows this. He knows this. He's seen me acting out in the wrong way at times years and years ago when I was dealing with stress the wrong way. He is he's that parrot. Killer, you know better.
Oh, I gotta be a parrot though.
You want to be a shark on the shoulder?
You know what I mean?
You want to be
You know
something
what I mean?
masculine?
Can I be the
You want to be a lion?
I can just be the little
good
Kevin
angel?
Hart. Yeah, I can be the little Penny. You know,
Little Penny.
the little puppet. I can be a little puppet.
Little Penny.
Yeah.
Are you wanting a shot?
No. No.
But no, I don't deal with stress very well at times. But I'm trying to do better.
And
I try to do better with. One thing I have been doing with therapy is helping with is voicing when something bothers me and something pisses me off, because I'm a person. All right, it happened. It's over. Bury it. I ain't gotta deal with it. Fuck it.
Understandable.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
who I am. But that doesn't make for healthy shit.
I notice in our community a lot, we kind of digress and regress in our own personal space when we're dealing with a lot of shit. I personally deal with depression heavily. I think it might be the hereditary or just childhood trauma and shit. And I'm trying to solve a lot of those issues. It's hard because I got off medication for it, you know. Medication team, yeah. You get off of it because it's not a long-term thing. You kind of have to get on it, get off of it, and see what will work for you and everything. And I stopped going to therapy and stuff. And I was doing good for a good 2 years. I was doing great. And then one of my stressors just kind of came back into my life recently. And I have a hard time dealing with it. I guess it was because it was absent for so long that I didn't truly deal with it, and now it's kind of present again, and I'm just like, oh
So
no.
it's time to get your help.
Yeah, I gotta get checked in because I stayed in bed 2 out of the 4 days or 3 days I had for a weekend, and it's unhealthy. And of course, like I have a little boy, a 3-year-old, energetic 3-year-old. Mommy, I want to play.
What the shit, Mom?
I wish he would. And he might will do that, but it's just like taking your anger out on your child, and you got to acknowledge the signs. And my signs is my temper is very short with him, and he's a 3-year-old. He don't know no better, so it's just like, okay, well, I need to ask for help.
And it's great that you said about, not great, but this self-realization that you took it out on him.
No, it is great.
Yeah.
It's
great that you see the
self-reflection.
self-reflection.
Yeah.
I was somewhere, and this little girl, she had to be no more than 2, maybe your son's age. And she was just hungry.
Yeah.
She's like, Mama, want to give them shut up. I'm like, yo, why?
That's so mean.
Why?
That's so mean.
Why?
And even if I do snap out, because I do that. Every parent is at its within, of course.
Yes. I've done it for my kids. Don't make it right,
But
but yes.
the next thing is like, okay, baby.
Yeah.
Mommy yelled at you and she's sorry, but you have to wait, okay?
Yeah.
Did I hurt your feelings? And he'll tell me, yeah. And I'm like, are you scared of me? And he'll tell me no.
Yeah.
And I just want to let you know I'm sorry, but we're gonna get some food, okay? Can you be patient? Can you just wait a minute? And he'll say yeah, and he'll hug me, and we'll duke it out. And that's what I've learned from my childhood, because my mom used to yell at me. Whatever.
You never had that.
I never had
you never had that
conversation.
reconciliation.
But it was more of the fact that she didn't know how to handle children either.
Yes.
Like she didn't effectively, like her parents did the same thing to her. And I don't want to bring that generational curse for my child. So it's a lot of self-healing and stuff.
Is.
And mental health matters, man.
Right.
Like taking care of yourself and taking that space out when you need it. And I'm trying to get myself back to where I was a month ago.
Yes.
So
I think
just want to check in with y'all, because y'all,
I really,
we're friends
really
now,
appreciate
damn
that.
it, whether y'all like it or not.
Of course. I think people don't actually recognize those type of things either. Like sometimes people, like, especially like in our community, they'll just be like, you know what, man,
They're just going through something right now.
yeah, or they'll just lash out and don't realize that they're lashing out. So
right.
the fact that we're in a space now, as a world, I want to say a community, a world as people, where we're able to recognize, you know what, I'm bugging. Why am I bugging?
Yeah.
Like you have those self conversations, like, you know what, maybe I should have a timeout. Maybe I should go talk to somebody and figure out why I'm like this.
Deal with this.
One of the things, and is probably a reason why I probably should go to a therapist, but I get very emotional about weird things sometimes.
Yep.
I watch a commercial sometimes and I'll I'll choke. I'm like, why the fuck am I
I be crying
at
about
this fucking commercial?
everything.
You know how many times I damn near cried at BCon about my damn daughter?
Why the fuck?
Why the fuck am I
That's a
crying?
reason to cry.
No, but still, like, I'm just...
Yeah, that's
But
different
y'all
though.
also
Yeah,
have
it's
to
different.
understand that it is okay to cry. Crying
It
is
is.
a sign of weakness.
but-
It's an emotional connection that you have to something, and you have to understand why that connection is. That might be a reason to explore. Okay,
That's what
why
I'm
does
saying.
it make
Like,
you
why
choke up?
am I choking up?
Let me
It's like
just see.
I'm not hurt
Yeah,
or anything
so-
like this.
so
It's just kind of
it's-
emotional. So, oh shit.
There's a movie I can no longer watch ever again.
What?
Pursuit of Happiness.
Oh my god!
I can-
I probably
can watch it.
I can
I
never
mean,
watch
it'll probably
it. Oh, I
make me
cried the
terrible.
first time seeing that movie.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
if you didn't cry,
I cried like a bug.
you are a serial killer if you didn't cry.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
Oh my
With Will
God.
Smith
Be ready to
and-
cry.
Yeah, I know who
And
the
his
like the
son.
premise. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a struggling father trying
Yeah.
to take care of his
Yeah,
kid.
it's
Oh, I
I've
cried
seen
my ass
excerpts,
off.
but
And
I've never
especially
seen
it came
that
out like when we were both in that
early
Father-
stages.
young
yeah,
father
yeah.
area too.
I thought about
So,
being
yeah.
my dad and the shit that
Yeah, it's
my
rough.
dad would tell me, years later. He said, on the first of the month, rent was $600. My damn check was $800. Yeah. So he paid the rent, and for them next 2 weeks,
Yeah,
you
make it work.
got to make them $200 stretch, and
Yeah.
now mind you, his other bills he had,
Yeah.
car insurance, light bill,
Gas.
so we might have been down
Gas was
to
probably $1.
$5.
back then,
we might have been down to $100 after that to make that shit up for 2 weeks.
Right.
Shit, in this day and age, you got -2 cents.
And then now I know why. And now I know why.
Immediately.
Now I know why he wouldn't let me get cheese on my hamburger.
Yeah,
But-
Right. why we didn't have no
Exactly.
McDonald's money.
And you thought he was just telling you no, but there was actually a reason
got
behind
you.
with
Yeah,
that.
Shit.
Mom, I understand.
I ain't got no damn
I'm
money.
sorry.
No.
Shit, Eddie Coco ain't have it. Shit,
My
you know what I'm
bad.
saying?
But-
But thank you for that.
absolutely.
Thank you. Now I forgot where I was gonna go.
Meaningful.
Are you
moment.
done with your week?
Well, yeah. It was just more of a check-in and just making sure y'all good.
No, we appreciate that.
Everything else, I got up and I cleaned my house. I didn't
Yeah.
really do too much. I took some time that I needed to do some self-reflecting and
Mm-hmm.
had a little bit of alone time on Friday. The baby was at grandma's.
Does
Daddy
that help
found-
you?
What?
That long time?
Do you like being alone?
Occasionally. Sometimes I feel like it's a punishment, and I'm just like, I need to be alone right now because
Yeah.
I think a little too much. I think I got a mild case of ADHD. I think because I could be doing something. I'm like, I'm gonna do my laundry, and then I go downstairs, start my laundry. Oh shit, this shirt. I gotta go hang up my shirt upstairs.
Yeah.
Go upstairs. Oh shit, the bathroom's dirty. I need to clean my bathroom.
Yes,
Start
yeah.
cleaning my bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we don't
Yeah.
have toilet paper. Go downstairs.
There was a-
That's ADHD.
There was
all
a video.
over the-
I saw
all over
the video.
Yeah, there's a video this
literally
week.
me.
Yeah.
And I hate that.
And she went right back to the damn
Yeah,
couch.
yeah. You lay down.
Yeah.
And and that's exactly how I ended up. I ended up on the couch taking
And
a nap.
nothing got done.
Yeah.
Like the first step of everything got
Everything.
done. The first step of everything got done,
Mm-hmm.
and then she laid back down.
Calvin came home. He was like, "The cabinets are open. What cabinets, Tinesha? What's going on in the bathroom? Why is this? Where is that?" And I just be all over the place.
Hey, that's
sometimes,
what you
but
get for leaving me alone, damn it.
I was alone with my thoughts, and they were everywhere.
Right,
Clearly,
right.
but yeah, most times it's pretty good to be alone. I just watch scary movies until I fall asleep. Honestly,
Well, you're one of those people.
I like horror movies and crime doc films. Yes.
Do you have Peacock?
No.
Firestarter came out.
Oh, the new yeah. The Zac Efron.
What are you gonna do? I was gonna say no. I got one for you.
Did you watch it?
Of course.
That shit sucked.
I was hyped about it.
Oh, I was so hyped.
I was hyped.
I was so hyped.
Yeah.
Did it look good at least? Cinematography-wise?
So the trailers looked great.
Yeah, but those were the greatest parts of the movie.
Oh my god.
I hate it when they do that.
I think what it was is because of course we grew up on the Drew
Yeah.
Barrymore version
Yeah.
of
We love Drew
Firestarter.
here. I love you, Drew.
So we were like, yo, like we're gonna get it.
Like, yeah.
So I liked kind of the idea. It just wasn't well executed.
I feel like the only remake that they've done really well in movie wise, bringing like 80s back, is I think the newer Child's Play. I like that version. With
That was good.
Which the
Ghostbusters.
Wi-Fi and shit.
Ghostbusters was great.
Ghostbusters was
Ghostbusters, new Ghostbusters,
I couldn't
not the
really
female Ghostbusters.
Oh, okay.
The kids Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
was great.
that was actually
The kids version of the Ghostbusters.
Oh, the new It was good too, though.
It was
I
good.
liked
Yes,
It
it
too.
was very good.
and Scream was good.
Scream was good. The new Scream 5 was
like the
decent.
Scream.
It was decent. Yeah, it was very.
I seen the
watchable.
show. I feel like the show was a little bit better, but then again, the
The
slasher
show was
films-
fucking fire.
Yeah,
The show was
and,
good.
and I'm
Yeah.
sad that they canceled it, but MTV doing it and shit.
Yeah,
MTV,
they
Fox,
just
and
be,
ABC
they just be
always
going
do
all
shit.
over.
Yeah.
going
One
all over.
movie that I did see this weekend was Master on
Is that
Amazon
good?
Prime.
I watched it too.
Is it excellent?
I actually watched it when it came out.
It was something.
Come on, I gotta hear it though, because I watched it a while ago, like when
Okay.
it first came
Do
out.
you mind about spoilers?
No.
Spoiler alert.
You know what
goddamn
it's about, right?
it. Okay.
No.
So basically, it's about
You know
this
who's in it?
Yes.
Regina Hall.
Regina Hall? Okay.
Yeah, it is, and it was basically she got.
I need a hand clap.
Why?
Oh my God!
Because
Why?
Regina Hall.
Oh my God! Yay!
Chill out.
There we go. Anyway, it's basically a movie about a young girl a young black girl going to a PWI, a predominantly white institution, and she's
PWI, we can't just say all white.
College.
It's
We
called.
gotta
PWI.
abbreviate everything.
It's called PWI.
Okay,
Get with the
PWI.
times,
All right, PWI.
Okay. So she goes to this predominantly white institution, all white school, and she gets a lot of microaggressions. Like, who
course.
are you? Lizzo, Beyonce,
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj. Granted, that one scene with her in her bed, like she just came from her room. She just got assigned that room, maybe been in there for 2 weeks. Her roommate had people over. They were sitting in her motherfucking bed.
I'd have been
She
hot.
came in the
Don't sit in my
room,
bed.
I'd have been hot
baby,
about that.
and their shoes was on.
Get the fuck out of my
Their
bed.
shoes was on her bed.
Yeah. They're like,
So-
who are you, basically?
And I would have, first of all,
Yeah.
white bitch, get out my bed.
Yeah, I'd have been
Like,
hot about
ho,
When I had
get
a
out my
roommate in the
bed.
Navy, my boy JC,
Hell
I had
no.
one rule. I
Hell
don't care
no.
who come over here.
Don't have my mama
Don't
shit.
sit in my bed.
Yeah.
Don't sit on my bed.
Yeah.
Don't put your no. Anyway, and she goes to the school. She deals with a lot of microaggressions, a lot of racism. Very.
Yeah.
It's not blatant. It's
subtle.
very
it's that-
subtle.
the microaggressions.
Underlying
yeah,
racism.
like, oh, your hair, oh, your clothes, oh,
Yeah.
you're from the hood.
Right.
There was this one lady in the movie. I swore, as soon as I seen her, I was like, I don't think she's black.
No, you didn't. No, you did not. No,
Ask
you
my
did
husband.
not.
You know which one I'm talking about,
I
right?
know he's talking because that's the only get played out in the movie.
The reason why I say
There's
that.
no way he's talking
but
that.
listen.
Yes.
Rachel Dolezal, yes.
Yes.
The reason I say that is because she, one, is a light bright, but she was just too woke.
She was extra.
Too extra black. Like, why are you playing real ass bitch give a fuck about a nigga? And why are you playing this at a congratulatory on your 10-year situation?
Right.
Why, after a kid just died? Come on, I know you know how to dance about this girl.
Yeah, that's all she wanted.
That's white woman antics. That was giving me very much a white woman who don't know no better. Because a biracial chick, she'd be like, oh, okay, you know how to deal with people of these of this stature right now. You know your surroundings, okay? But basically, the premise of the story is there's something going on in the school, not knowing what exactly it is, and it seems like it's like haunting and like, oh, there's a witch on campus, and the young black girl is going through some trauma, trying to figure it out. Like, what is haunting me is a rich wheel or whatever. Come to find out, it was a symbol. Like, it was just symbolic of racism.
It was just bullying.
Yeah,
that's all it was.
Bullying just took her out.
So
they told her there was a witch in her room, like a witch that basically
there.
died in her room.
Yeah,
like over some years. Like, she got assigned this room,
but the new Candyman.
But no, because it wasn't real.
It wasn't real. It was all in her head.
It was all in her head.
But the microaggressions built up to the fact that she wanted to end her life. But
she ended up killing herself, I think.
It didn't make sense to me for the simple fact, because why did you make it seem like there was a haunting situation? Like people who don't really think too much of it and just see a movie,
I'm not drinking that.
Nasty shit. Don't do that.
But then the thing, because none of that really revolved around Regina Hall. Regina Hall was also dealing with her own microaggression type of thing, because she was the first black headmaster of the school.
Headmaster.
Right.
Yeah.
So she was the first black headmaster. She's got to stay in the master's headquarters where they had slaves and all kinds of shit like that.
Memorabilia, like, comparing our heads to monkeys and
shit.
There's
a bunch of shit.
She was just seeing that shit. And in the attic, they had the bells and shit.
Yeah. But you know what that was for, though, right?
No, I didn't.
The rooms. So whenever somebody's in the kitchen, they would ring the bell. She was in the maid's quarters. So if I go downstairs and I'm in the kitchen, I can ring the bell. And that bell on the wall would ring, so you'd see, okay, the bell in the kitchen is ringing.
Yeah.
So I can go downstairs to the kitchen because they want me in the kitchen.
Yeah.
She was in the maid quarters when all those bells were ringing.
See, my thing is like, yeah, she said you can never get away from it. And it was just like she was seeing the pictures on the wall reflecting of the people in her life. Like Regina Hall, the people she was working with were related to the slave masters and people before her. And they look and act the exact same way. And they expect her to act as such. Like, you're just the face. Babe. Don't really have an opinion.
Right.
It's okay. But I didn't like the fact that she told old girl's business. Like, oh, she has this case against her about the whole books or the grade situation.
I think she was at her breaking point by that.
Yeah, but I feel like that the headmaster, like the lady in charge, like the principal or whatever, she was upset a little bit that she wasn't trying to say anything negatively about her counterpart.
Of course.
And I'm like, girl, I still would have said, I don't know. What do you think? You're in charge, right?
Right.
If I'm in charge, I would personally say she get the job. Aren't you biased? Why would I be biased?
Right.
Because I'm a woman in a powerful stature, just like you are. Like, I don't know what you're getting at. If you're gonna say it with your motherfucking chest. Don't give me innuendos, bitch.
Right.
Because I don't deal with racism very kindly. So,
Right.
but
I don't know what you're trying to say.
right.
So
But
just
if
say
you
it.
say it, bitch.
What did you think about the movie?
Damn, I thought it was a good movie. Me
She
personally,
didn't like it.
I mean, I wouldn't
Because it
say
could
that
be-
was a good movie, but I got out of it what I think I was
Yes.
supposed to get
Yes.
out of it.
It was
is what I'm saying.
It was good for the meaning. Initially, it came on all the microaggressions were in your face. There was no hiding, no bullshit. That part, I was just like, oh, okay. We starting out with, oh, are you Nicki Minaj, bitch?
Yeah.
What?
So-
I don't got no big
Yeah, I got out of what
I
I
have
think
a
I was
question
supposed to
for
get
you.
out of it.
Yes.
How do you deal with those microaggressions that you get? Because I'm sure you get them at work. It might not be as in your face like that. And have you ever dealt with that?
I have a coworker. We have a coworker now who does some shit like that. But I'd be like, what do you mean? And I say it to her face and like, huh? No, it's like somebody complimented me on my hair instead of saying, oh, your hair looks nice. Oh, your wig looks nice.
Okay.
And I'm just like, huh. I'm pretty sure you wish you could have something like that too.
Yeah.
I wish I could pull that off. Not everybody can.
Yeah.
You know, if you're gonna be disrespectful, I can be disrespectful just as tasteful as you can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You kind of gotta.
I think it's what I'm thinking about. Okay. Yeah. All right.
And it's not like I don't think she intentionally does it. I just think she doesn't. She's not around those people enough.
Yeah.
She's not around colorful people enough.
Yeah.
She hangs around her type most times, and that's okay. But when you come to people like me, you got to come correct because, hey,
I don't play that shit.
Right. And I don't play politely. I don't
Yeah.
I don't do that shit. And that goes along with people who are in the LGBTQ community as well around me. If you want to be called something, okay, fine. I don't judge the way you live, and I will adjust accordingly. I don't have to understand it, but I know respect because I know when people disrespect me, I don't like it. And I know somebody who's very close to me who was going through a situation as well with the LGBTQ community, and I told them that if you ever need something like that, because we work in a predominantly white male
community
field, so if anybody, I know they're going to have some disrespectful things to say about them when things come out and everything like that. You're not going to disrespect them.
Right.
However they decide to live their lifestyle, do not disrespect them. Don't do it in my face. Don't do it in earshot.
Yeah.
Because I will correct you.
Don't check your ass.
I'm personally not in the military, so I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I give a damn.
Can't court martial me.
Right, court martial. I'm going to jail for what?
Right.
Have you ever dealt with any microaggressions with your shit?
Of course.
In your shit?
Of course.
Okay.
And I deal with it a lot for Kelvin as well because they see him. I know how big he is.
Yeah.
He's a big, angry-looking black man. So.
He's the ABM, angry black man.
Yep, and I'm the angry black woman because I'm loud.
Yeah.
And people like to do the, oh, go get it, girl. Like, no attitude.
I hate you speak so well.
Why wouldn't I?
Boom. I was in Japan. I was stationed in Japan years ago. And I had to get this brief on whatever topic it was, but that day was my turn to get this brief. Now, I know how to give a brief. I know how to speak to a crowd and to work a crowd. I've been doing this shit since fucking high school.
Yeah.
Like high school, I literally placed like 5th in the country for what I did in my shit, right? For speaking and how I deal with people. So I know what the fuck I'm doing. So before the brief, 30, 45 minutes before the brief, I'm going through my slides.
Yeah.
Like no one else is in the room. It's me and my counterparts setting up. So I'm going through the slides.
Yeah.
I'm going through the slides that I already prepared a couple days before.
Just rehearsing.
But I'm rehearsing. Boom. So when it comes time to see that slide, I'm not even more surprised.
You can talk without looking at it and reading to them. Yeah.
Boom. Afterwards, you speak so well. How the fuck am I supposed to speak?
Right.
I would rather hear you're very articulate for your age.
Boom.
There's a way that you approach a situation. I've heard that before too.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what do you mean? Am I articulate?
What the fuck you mean I speak so well?
Am I supposed to be like, yes, bitch, in this slide, we gonna do
and this shit right here
This is how we get, or for your taste, this how we do this in the yard and shit like that. Like, what the fuck?
The shit I'm speaking on is my job, is my profession. So why wouldn't I know my fucking job and my profession?
Right.
Why would I know that? I know I'm doing my research because you know what I don't want to happen? I don't want a random person to ask me a question
and I don't
know the fucking answer.
Yeah.
No.
And I'm here to do a job, bro.
Yes.
It's not. I'm not doing this job because I have to. I'm doing it because I want to.
Right.
Like, I don't have to work here if I don't want to.
Yes.
There's a million jobs in this world.
Yes.
Like, stop coming at me disrespectfully because I'm young and I'm black.
Yes.
Like, I'm young, black, and a woman, so the fucking triple S.
And I think y'all have it. I think women have it worse than men have it.
Hell yeah.
Y'all get, first off, you're black, you're a woman, so you get a little bit worse than we get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yes, you got both sides of the sword. You know what I mean?
Right.
But all right, so off of that shit, let's get into our shiznit. NBA playoffs.
Boo! I'm just kidding.
I don't want to talk about it right now anyway. Corey just showed me the fucking score of the Heat game. I keep telling myself I'm gonna get the music for that, but I really like when you do it. I keep telling myself I'm gonna get the drop for it. I like it when you do it. So
really, you just go ahead.
What about my beatbox?
At this point, you might as well. At this point, you might as well.
Okay, the Golden State Warriors are up on the Dallas Mavericks 3-0.
That's a good start.
It's a good start. It's a great start.
You want to start with your team? Okay, all right. Your pick.
My pick. I'm gonna start with my pick. Especially because the game was last night.
Yeah.
So the game was last night.
They looking good, but you knew that there wasn't really a matchup for them.
No, I knew that Dallas would not be a matchup.
Dallas would
not be a matchup. I don't know if they're gonna sweep them. I don't know. Dallas might come up with some fire.
Gentlemen sweep. They'll give them a game at home.
They give them a game at home, and then finish in Golden State.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think Golden State's gonna do that. And the only reason why I don't think Golden State's
they're
gonna
finish
do that,
them off.
the only reason why I don't think Golden State is gonna allow them to win a game is because Luka's a fucking asshole. And
Anybody on the team cute though?
You tell us.
Because I'm just like I'm voting for all the cuties on the team.
So with Golden State, you like light skinned boys? Because they got one dark skinned dude on the team.
Hey, you definitely probably ain't gonna like it.
Yeah, Draymond great.
Yeah, I don't think you want Draymond.
Draymond's funny though. I think he's funny.
He is funny.
The light bright head of the team that they
Steph Curry.
The light bright head of the team.
That's what I know him by. I don't know anything else.
Klay Thompson.
I love it. I love it.
What he look like?
Those are the two light
I'll
skinned
judge.
niggas.
I'll be the judge of that now. I can get into this conversation.
They're two light skinned niggas on.
Give me the team. Okay, he aight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Who we got? Who else we got?
Okay.
We got Jordan Poole.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you Jordan Poole.
I love that y'all rating him with
He a
me.
rookie.
No, we're not rating. We're not rating.
I'm just saying,
we are not rating.
It's okay. Y'all are in y'all masculine
Nah,
bag.
yeah,
It's
I
okay.
can rate a nigga.
Right, you can say he good looking. It's okay.
First of all, if I can say a nigga is ugly, I can definitely say he
That's
looks
Jordan
good.
Poole.
Not my type. No.
Okay.
No.
You like Draymond?
He aight.
He all right?
He aight. Six.
Is
Six.
6?
In my book, yeah.
Oh,
Six.
okay. I'm so glad.
Don't no. We're driving in this lane. We're in this lane. We're talking about. No, we're in
I'm
this
in the
lane.
sports team section,
We're in
y'all.
this
I'm
lane.
Great move,
incorporated.
though. Come on.
Go ahead,
What?
man. You changing
What?
lanes. Go ahead.
Yeah, make
Go
it a
ahead.
left.
All right.
Make
Go
it quick though.
Okay.
so we
That's
can
what
get
she
back.
said. Okay. Does a man's personality give him a boost?
Yes.
Oh, dude. Come on. I could have told you that.
No, I'm talking to her.
I love a man who has a personality that's not his looks or his money.
Okay.
Because, like
Got
I said,
me a long way.
but you're not ugly. But
Guy
you're
definitely
not
got me a long
ugly.
way.
Stop it.
Oh,
So
we gotta talk about something last week off camera.
okay, so the thing that I said a few weeks ago, when it came about men showing their money and that's
Yeah.
all they have, yeah, that's literally all I'm gonna go for because you give me nothing else to work with.
Okay.
If you show me that you're funny, that you like to dance or some shit, okay, what music you listen to, that's a way to start a conversation.
Okay.
But a lot of men, their only personality is what they have.
Yeah.
They're objects, and
Okay.
women's only personality is the skin that they show. So like I said, I'm both sides.
Okay.
I play the fence.
All right, back on the
Go
road.
play your sports.
Thank you.
Back on the
Go
road.
back to the
U-turn.
numbers.
Back on the road.
Back
All
on the
right.
road.
Miami is up 2-1
Not
and
about to be up to
fighting for their playoff. Well, fighting to make it 3-1, but they're down a lot right now.
down by 20.
Excuse me. Yeah, I still. I don't know if y'all have Jimmy Butler today though. If y'all don't have no Jimmy Butler, then that makes a huge difference in what I'm saying. Is
He
Jimmy
didn't
playing?
He didn't play the whole second half of the last game.
No, he did not. And starters or Jimmy Butler did start the game. He's 3 for 14. They playing
Oh
some
goddamn!
He's playing-
He might as well not even play.
They playing some defense on his ass.
He might as well not even.
They
play.
giving him the D.
Stop it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That might be a little spicy,
Stop it.
Corey.
My bad.
But it's weird in that series. I believe we have home court because clearly it's just going back and forth, back and forth.
Exactly.
We win, they win. We win.
Yeah.
So it's gonna go 7, and or first team to win 2 games in a row is gonna fucking win
Yep.
the series easily. So
Are you taking another shot?
No, I'm done. I had 2 shots. Okay, cool. We good.
you're still good. You're still confident in them winning the whole thing.
Golden State.
So.
I
God
don't think-
God
I don't
forbid
think
my
any-
team doesn't make it and they
I
got to
don't
play the
think
Celtics.
anybody out the East can beat Golden State right now.
Really?
Yep.
You think they'll beat Miami and...
Yep. In a 7-game
Celtics.
series, yes.
I'm not going to lie to you. Celtics are pretty fucking scary.
They are scary.
They are a
but
pretty
I'm
fucking
thinking
tough team.
I'm thinking in a 7-game series. In a 7-game series, coaching takes over. Coaching takes over, and how to get the best out of your players take over.
Okay.
And I think for the time, only because Steve Kerr has been there before. He knows how to get the best out of his players because they've been there before.
Okay.
That's why. Not saying
It's like riding a bike for them.
Yeah. Not saying the Boston coach is a bad coach, but
it's his first year.
It's his first year, but because you have experience in the situation, you know how to play that situation. You know what I'm saying? So I think the Warriors have the advantage in that situation.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Now, if they play the Heat, it's gonna be a totally different matchup.
Push.
It's a push because Eric Spoelstra has been there before.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Jimmy, and I'll never discount Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler has shown me something these last 3 or 4 years since Jimmy has been in Miami. He done shown me a totally different player.
Right.
Like when he went to Philly and said, "Y'all chose this nigga over me."
Playoff Jimmy.
Playoff Jimmy showed up, put it on this nigga and said, "Y'all chose this nigga over me."
Right.
Jimmy got sold. Jimmy got
Yes.
sold. Jimmy
Yes.
Jimmy got sold.
But he told him, "Y'all chose this bum ass nigga over me and look where y'all at now."
It's like when you break up, when a girl breaks up with you.
And she level up?
Yeah, no,
she don't level up.
And then you see her again like a couple years later and you done got the nice house and nice car.
Yeah.
Like, look, you chose that nigga
Over me?
Have fun with that.
Hey. Cheers to you, baby girl.
Have fun with that.
All right. Hey, yo, Walmart, what the fuck y'all doing?
Walmart
Really, this
is
is what we're going
Walmarting. Walmart is Walmarting. What do you expect from a place where
pull
people
this
be
up
wearing
real
their pajama pants,
Let me pull this up.
high top buns,
Let me pull
and
this up real quick.
So if y'all
Draw
have
show.
not,
What are we
Like,
talking about?
we don't give a
if y'all have not seen the news and everything that's going on,
The
Walmart
news. Just,
is
pandering. Fucking pandering.
pandering.
is it pandering?
Yes,
Oh
it
my
is.
God, it's not.
Okay.
Hold on.
Because
Can you just say what we're talking about, and I have a rebuttal to that.
Wait a minute. Walmart was selling a Juneteenth inspired
ice cream?
ice cream.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Keyword on was.
Well, of course, because of the backlash.
3 hours ago, Walmart pulls Juneteenth ice cream after backlash.
No, you know
Sincerely
what was the
apologize.
icing on the fucking cake? They had like I think it was like a mug or some napkins or something. It's the freedom for me. That's what they fucking said on that shit. Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? I know. It's the freedom for me. Bitch, what?
I have to write
What?
this book down because that is the episode name.
So,
It's the freedom for me.
It's the freedom for me.
It's the freedom for
I
me.
can't.
So my question
Okay.
is what are we upset about this for?
We're upset
Hold
about
on.
like
Raymundo.
I'm just asking. What are
Are you playing white devil's advocate?
No, I'm not, because it's not a white devil's question.
it's the fact
It is
that
a
Why
white
are we
devil's
upset
question.
about this?
Who owns Walmart? The white devil.
So I just want to know why we are upset about this.
Because they are pandering. They are
Instead of
definitely
just-
pandering.
Is it pandering?
Oh my God, yes it is.
Instead of it stocking black-owned brands in their store, they create a Juneteenth ice cream that's only going to be sold for the month of June.
What they could have done.
Like the fuck? I don't
what
care.
they could have done.
Don't care.
So there is a picture going around. There was a picture going around of a black-owned ice cream brand with the same flavor
Creamalicious.
that they sell Creamalicious.
Yep,
That they
that's the
sell at
name of it.
Walmart.
Okay.
They could have just easily said, "We're going to promote this company for the month of June."
Okay.
And said, "This is a black-owned ice cream brand.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to promote not for Juneteenth."
By Chef Elizabeth A. Rosters.
Yes.
She's
All right.
a black woman.
Okay.
And her ice cream is called Creamalicious.
It's the same exact flavor.
Southern.
Okay.
Yeah. It has Right as Rain, red velvet.
But it was like red velvet and something swirls.
Okay.
But they
got
could
a
have just
whole bunch
promoted
of
that brand.
They could have,
They-
but they,
it's-
but
That's
they,
what we want as a people for if you're gonna celebrate us is to push forward black owned businesses or
Yes.
black owned products
Okay.
for the month.
Yes.
Just that way you're still doing what you're doing is pandering to, people buying those products and you making a profit rather than making up something to be sold for a holiday
Who
that you
asked
know
for
black
this?
people
what
will show
what I'm saying is
Did you ask for this?
I think we as a collective did ask for it.
No.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
Never. Never.
Expound,
We
brother.
want- we say-
Hold on. Let me expound.
What I'm saying is that we wanted Juneteenth to be recognized, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
And so in turn, these are the things that are happening for it to be recognized. one, what does America do? It commercializes everything.
Okay.
So because now Juneteenth is a commercial holiday, guess what? Now it's going to be commercialized. Every single federal holiday that we have is commercialized. Every single one.
I agree with that, but I've never seen anything for July 4th.
Labor Day flavored ice cream.
I've never seen anything for July 4th saying it's the freedom for me, bitch. Get out of here.
No. Well, of course not. I mean,
here.
not to that extent. Of course
like,
not.
why are you doing that?
But
gross.
that is definitely extreme, and I'll
If
give
you
you
have
that. That was
if there is
unnecessary.
Memorial Day flavored ice cream, let me know.
I've never seen Memorial Day flavored ice cream.
Thank you.
No. But what I'm
Thank
saying,
you.
but what I'm saying is, okay. So can it be? Okay, I like the effort, poor execution.
Fuck no.
So it's all or
It's
nothing.
wrong. It's wrong on
It's
all
all or
sides.
nothing.
Because my thing is,
Even though they acknowledged it and sure that the way that they went about
they
it.
only acknowledged it because of the backlash.
Yeah.
And
No. What I'm saying is that the ice cream that they're selling is a Juneteenth ice cream,
Yes.
right? So had they instead did what you guys suggested and promoted a black ice cream, maker, black business,
Yeah.
would that have satisfied your complaint?
So you know what they could have, like, they didn't even have to say, and people would have got it. But they didn't even have to say it's for the month of June. If they promoted this black company's ice cream, they wouldn't have to say.
No. They
it
would
was
say,
Juneteenth.
hey, for Juneteenth we're going to stock and
Support black businesses for Juneteenth.
Boom.
for Juneteenth.
That's
What
literally.
exactly? Yes.
They could have done that.
I
Yes.
feel like they're
That
overcompensating.
fair.
But that's what I'm
I feel
saying.
like Walmart,
The right idea, pure execution.
the Walmart company as a whole is overcompensating for what they lack. I don't think they have a good diversity team because anybody on
Well,
that team who
obviously.
was black,
Yeah, obviously.
they would have told them like,
Time
hey,
out, Negro. Where's that shit?
Pump that shit right
Yeah.
now. Like they clearly are just overcompensating.
You gonna do what?
We gonna make an ice cream and we gonna put it on the shelves for Juneteenth. No, stupid ass.
Don't do that.
Don't do no shit like that. Just
Yes.
support black businesses. Put forth the front of like, oh, we have these T-shirts made by a black artist, and these are at the front, at the section for Mother's Day. You put woman's clothes in the front. That's literally all you do.
You know who does a great job at this?
Me. Shit. Clearly.
Target.
Yes. For Black History Month, they had a bunch of black-owned products. And
Soon as you come in the
t-shirts and
store.
shit. Soon as you come in, and
Yeah.
I loved it. And my son has a shirt.
Yeah.
Love you, Target.
As soon as you come in the store.
Sponsor
Okay.
me.
That is the way that you do it.
Yeah.
You
It's
know
an
what I'm saying?
effective. Like, they could take a thing or two, even if they don't have a good diversity situation. They're just at least aware of the climate of our country.
So again, what I'm saying is we're not mad about them
I'm sick of Walmart.
commercializing Juneteenth
I
because that was one of the things that I saw on Twitter and a lot of the complaints where
'Cause
people
they're
were
always
complaining
gonna
about
do that, though.
they're going to do it anyway, and that's why I
Yeah.
was saying the making money off of the holiday doesn't bother me because every single one of them
Everybody does it.
it's gonna happen
it's just
anyway.
the way you do it.
And then not only that, but it's not like there were Juneteenth shirts, people buying them shits from Amazon years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just because now it's a holiday, now you're gonna feel some type of way.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's sold at Walmart instead of you ordering off of Amazon or whatever.
Right.
But so that's why I was saying, is it right idea,
my gosh.
poor execution
It's
is what I'm
definitely
saying.
poor execution.
They had a
And-
Pride ice cream as well.
It's
and-
coming.
Yeah, and that's the. But
It's
that's,
further down
but
in the
thing
article, it
is,
says that they're gonna have a
that's
Pride
what
ice
they
cream.
usually do, though. That is what they usually do. They usually have the rainbow shit on the shirts, the shoes, the plates, the napkins.
Yeah.
They usually had that shit.
Yeah.
Juneteenth is new, but there's like LGBTQ people who make clothes. They should do the same exact things. Just push it to the forefront. I don't think you should make a Juneteenth ice cream when there's gay or queer people who make ice cream. If they make ice cream, sell it in your fucking stores. Broadcast it. Put it on the
Right.
front and on the side. Put it in the little aisle things when you check out. Ice cream. This is what it is. There's a way to do it tastefully, and we all know. We all know. If Mark Cuban came out with some shit, we're not gonna say the Mark Cuban, blah 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 blah. His face is on every fucking thing
Yeah.
because that's just tasteful.
Right.
We're gonna be like, oh hey, this is new. This is Mark Cuban. We're supporting it. Boom. It's simple. We're not gonna make our own. Oh, Mark Cuban has an ice cream. No, that's fucking stupid.
Right.
Stop being dumb.
Right.
Y'all have money. Y'all have people who are in these teams. Y'all need to be smarter with y'all broadcasting and fucking corporations. Stop being fucking dumb.
Or you like ice cream?
Fucking stupid.
Would you buy it?
No, go to Ben and
That
Jerry's.
shit
They know
sounds
what
good,
they're
don't it?
fucking doing.
What's the flavor of the
First
Juneteenth
off-
ice cream?
Yo, first off, I fucking hate you.
What's the
AKA,
flavor of the
are
ice
you
cream?
buying
First
it?
off,
Yeah.
I fucking hate you.
You'd fuck with it though, right? You'd fuck with it though.
Would I fuck with it?
Yeah, I'm just saying the flavor though. What's the flavor? The flavor is like strawberry,
red velvet.
It's like strawberry red velvet.
Hold on, man. I fucking
Because
hate
I only
you.
like strawberry, but that shit kind of sound fire though. I fuck with it.
Hold on. I had to drop the damn headphones and shit.
Are you drunk,
It doesn't say.
Corey?
I don't
Are
think
you
it says it in the
drunk?
article.
Swirl red velvet and cheesecake flavored ice cream. Yeah, I'll fuck with it.
Yeah.
Damn shame.
He said,
Giving
yeah, I'll
your
fuck
money
with
to the white
But
man.
I'm gonna fuck with Creamylicious though.
Yeah. that's
Yeah,
awesome.
definitely.
Creamylicious.
Shout out
Sounds
to
good.
Chef Liz.
Because I do love ice cream.
Thank you for
You did
being
say you like
the
ice
voice
cream.
we need.
'Cause I do
Shout
love
out
I
to
just hate
her.
that you put that,
Did I said it
that
that
you
way?
outed me.
I'm sorry.
to all
She
our-
got
to
banana.
all our listeners and
Everybody
shit.
can see.
She got banana pudding ice
you.
cream
First
too.
of all, and you just bought. You didn't even bring up the Peloton. You just got a whole fucking. First of all, hold on a second.
Ronaldo.
Hold on.
Ronaldo.
Go ahead, say it.
Ronaldo.
Go ahead, say it.
Stay on the lane.
No,
Stay on the lane.
No.
Ronaldo. You going left.
this nigga bought a Peloton. T.
I did not buy a Peloton.
Yeah, I've been.
Do you have a Peloton at your house?
Yes, I
Yes,
do
he
have a
does.
Peloton on my house.
And he got the shoes to go with it.
Hey, I saw the shoes too. like,
He got the program, the shoes.
right? He's got the whole little.
everything.
Like Corey
He got
literally
a
has
t-shirt to come with it.
a
Did it come with a
Peloton
t-shirt?
commercial. Did you see the towel?
I do
Did
have
you
a-
see the towel? Yeah, he had
It
the
didn't
towel
come
in
with
the
a towel.
back.
But I do
You
have a,
bought the towel?
no, but my wife gave me a towel because I was sweating.
Oh,
riding
I
the
thought it was a
bike.
Peloton
But I do have a
towel.
Peloton T-shirt because I was I'm a hundred. No,
you.
I got it for riding 100 times. So they
Then
sent me
got
a
the
T-shirt.
got the shoes. He and got
Got the
little,
t-shirt.
got that
Next is the shorts.
Do they click
Then they're
in?
gonna give you a little
Yes,
fake
they do.
tattoo.
The
They're gonna
shoes
give you a
click in.
Peloton tattoo and everything.
The shoes click in.
On brand.
damn.
They're gonna be like, support us on your new your
I love my bike.
broadcast.
I think you're the only black person that has a Peloton.
I do. I'm not.
You're the only black person that I know.
I'm
about
not.
Peloton.
My
Yes, you
my
are.
wife got me a Peloton for Father's Day, anniversary, birthday,
Oh, it's a group
Hanukkah,
gift. Yeah.
Kwanzaa,
Juneteenth.
next year's
Juneteenth.
anniversary, Juneteenth. Like, she got me. She said, "I have to ship for like 2 years."
Right.
I said, "Okay." But yes, I bought a Peloton. I got a Thursday. How many days it's been since Thursday? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So I have for 5 days. I rode it 3 times already.
Oh, nice.
Look at you.
Yeah, I really. I love spinning. I love.
Skinny legend.
I love spin bikes.
That's the goal.
That's the goal.
I can't run anymore because my fucking ankles are bad. But that helps me cut weight. Like this morning, riding the bike, I burned in 45 minutes. I burned like 450 calories this morning.
Oh.
In 45 minutes.
Put them all right back on.
That's how, that's exactly how I feel about the Stairmaster, bro. Like I was on the Stairmaster for 30 fucking minutes, and
this is what I'm at today.
1,000 steps.
I'm at
in 30 minutes.
1,087 calories so far today.
1,000 steps.
But
in
no,
30 minutes.
the Peloton is great. I love it. If you the seats are cushiony on my buttocks.
Stop saying buttock. God, your ass.
My ass. But thank you to my wife for hooking me up. I've been doing spin, not consistently, but when I was in Japan, got there in 2013, spin helped me lose a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Helped
Just
me lose a lot
cardio
of
in
weight.
general. Just
Yeah,
cut
helped me
real
lose.
quick.
I was doing spin some days twice a day
Ooh,
out there in
shit.
Japan.
Ooh.
But I also went through some shit where I had no choice but to work out twice a day.
You failed the PT test.
Yeah. They almost picked me up the
Yeah, hell yeah. You gotta,
Yeah.
I gotta get on that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, understandable.
But and being that my ankles are fucked up from when I broke my ankle, like bike riding is
the only one.
is
Yeah.
you know
It works.
elliptical bike riding. Now I prefer bike riding over the elliptical machine.
Okay.
Like I rode 12. I did near 12 miles a day in 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But it. That's why I wanted the Peloton. I have a spin bike, but I couldn't see my metrics. I couldn't see if I'm getting stronger. Like I could feel I'm getting stronger.
Yeah.
But I wanted to see how far am I going? How
And if
fast
you
am I
go,
going?
and it's part of your health, man. So
Yeah.
if you got the money to invest in that shit, then do it.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm going to the base gym because AKA free, no membership,
And they have
no
Peloton bikes
pressure.
there. They have Peloton bikes there.
I
Jim.
don't be doing that. I get on my little Stairmaster
Mm-hmm.
for 30 fucking minutes, and I do my damn thing, okay?
Yeah.
And I stretch for 10 minutes at the beginning, do my 30 minutes. I'm trying to go up to 45 when I start back this week, and then, stretch 10 minutes after. But, I ripped off my toenail last week, so
How?
there's that.
How?
my child, that's how, ripped off the entire big fucking toe just as summer's here, and I just grew back after the year before. Like, I just keep damaging the same fucking toe, and I'm just so heartbroken because I was trying to have my toes out, toes out, the hose out type deal,
Toes out. I have never heard that.
Never heard that one before
summer,
either.
okay, trying to be cute in the cute little heels and shit. And my big toe said bye. And now it's just all ugly and bandaged up. So we gonna give it 18 months. So
Okay.
It'll come back by next summer, hopefully.
All right. Yeah, man. We should have a great end of the year pool party coming up soon.
Rich nigga shit.
Yeah. You told me the cost of that pool. I was just like, who got what?
Okay, next subject.
Rich nigga shit.
Corey's gonna be riding his Peloton in his pool.
I'm gonna ask you for a small loan of $500 when it comes September. I'm just letting you know that now.
No.
I'm a
birthday present.
It's a birthday present.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
like,
birthday present.
I'm gonna be like a bank. You're black.
Like, sorry.
You gonna be racist to me too?
I'm like,
Black on black crime is real. Oh my
be like a
god.
bank. You're black. No.
Absolutely not.
Sorry.
What's
Sorry.
The likelihood? Hey, I'm working for free here.
Doesn't matter.
I just want a paycheck here my birthday. Damn.
Oh, we give good birthday presents, so don't you worry.
Oh yay. Okay.
We give good birthday presents.
Oh yay.
All right. Listen to our
When's your
real
birthday?
shit.
March 13th.
Pass. When's your birthday?
August
What?
17th.
Damn. All right, I gotta be thoughtful.
You got time to set up. You got time to save.
You had something you brought up real quick. China.
Okay, so last week on Monday they found that giant sinkhole in China,
thought that shit
Yeah.
was
and they
amazing.
had the what I don't know.
You
it was
what?
like
I thought it was amazing.
131-foot trees or some shit.
I thought this shit's amazing.
And I think it's cool. However,
Excuse me.
don't touch anything down
Exactly. And I'm sure
And
they won't.
Did
I'm
you
sure
know
won't.
they found it like on a Thursday and Friday they were in that bitch?
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
yeah.
I told you.
What the
I
fuck?
want to skydive in that bitch. I want to figure out
he
what
want
the
to
fuck.
jump. He's like, we don't just dump
I
in
ain't
this
like.
bitch.
I hate
No.
heights. Let me get in that motherfucker. Figure out what's supposed to going
Absolutely
on.
No, don't do that.
No,
Don't do
okay.
that.
My thing is like, okay, if this has been underground, like I read more into it during today, so it's basically like something caved in and it just continues to grow, I guess, or whatever. So the mountain caves in and all that stuff, which is cool. But it's just like, how are trees growing under there with no sunlight?
Right.
That's crazy.
And then, like you said, like the trees are like 100 feet tall. Like that's like literally like years and years and years.
Years
Those are
of
hundreds
growth.
of
So
years.
you know what this place is, right?
No, what is it?
Have you seen Shang-Chi?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You into Shang-Chi
This is the
shit.
entrance to Shang-Chi.
Oh yeah.
Keep
don't-
saying this shit.
But
saying this shit all day.
in the article they talk about like there's maybe undefined like species of animals and plant life
And
that
people.
Exactly. Well, there's absolutely
Somebody died in that motherfucker.
there's absolutely some type of animal or insect that's down there living off
And
of that
did you
shit.
know this isn't
Absolutely.
the first one? They found another one in 2018.
That shit's fucking crazy to me.
And it's just
I
like,
love
Yo,
shit like that.
they
It's
found, and it's
definitely-
in China too.
It's some
Yeah.
dragons down there.
I don't believe in dragon. I believe saber-tooth tiger though.
You don't believe in dragons.
I do believe in dragons. I said I don't believe it's dragons. I believe that it may be a saber-tooth tiger down there.
It's China, and you don't believe it's a dragon down there.
Nope.
It's definitely a dragon.
Maybe a Komodo dragon.
No, it's definitely a dragon down there.
I mean, and if it is,
Khaleesi's ass is down there.
Daenerys
and if
was
they wake
mad
him up,
the
we all
last
fucking
time.
dead.
We all fucked.
The
Yeah, if they wake up
last
the dragon.
time Daenerys was on this world, she burned down a whole entire town.
Yeah,
so
that's
I
what I
don't
said.
want to fuck with
Yeah.
whatever
If
dragon
they wake
is
up
down
the dragon
there.
down there, we all fuck.
She was mad as hell, and there was no reasoning with that bitch. Okay, granted, very well in her rights, but still, it hurt my
man.
heart. But I'm just like, it makes you think about like what else. Like I saw, I told you earlier, the lakes that are found underwater.
Yeah.
Did you know about that? There's actual like ponds and lakes underwater, and I'm just like, there's just so much of this world that we're slowly figuring out, and I'm just like, the thought, the mythical creatures as well, including like mermaids and shit, and it's just like, what is this planet we live on?
Sometimes when I go, like when I'm at work, I'll pull up Google Earth and I'll try and find like a small like little island just off like in the ocean someplace, and I try to zoom in on it as far
much
as I
as you
can.
can.
And I actually like, because you can go street view sometimes in like certain places. Like I wonder if anybody's ever been here, so I'll try and double click on
Would
it.
you like to know what
get
the lakes underwater are called?
What are they called?
Brine pools.
brine
What is it?
pools.
Let me see.
A brine pool, sometimes called an underwater or deep water or brine lake, is a volume of brine collected in a seafloor depression. The pools are dense bodies of water that have a salinity that is 3 to 8 times greater than the surrounding ocean.
Than the water that's around it.
Yeah.
That's interesting. And it's just how we've only discovered like 20% of the ocean.
Oh
But-
yeah, I
and now-
definitely believe
but
like
it's just
deep, like in the ocean. There's definitely some
like
shit down
we
there.
went through this deep hole of
Do you know how great the ocean is, though?
Like not only
it's
like
it's 90% of our earth.
that's probably
Like,
one
yeah,
of the
it makes
scariest
sense.
things to me. Like I'd be
It is.
I'd be
It's
terrified
terrifying.
to be fucking
So-
out.
And did you know
ocean.
there's people who free dive? Do you know what
Yeah.
that is?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I
What
wouldn't do that.
With no scuba
What
gear?
is wrong
With no
with
scuba
you?
gear?
No scuba gear, but they're
They just-
down like 15, 17, 20 feet.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Excuse
I
me?
wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Michelle sent me this video of this man who just does it, and he was going down like cliffs
Yeah.
deep into.
Yeah, no, I
How can
wouldn't
you?
do
He said he
Yeah.
could hold his breath for 7 minutes. Nigga, it take you 10 minutes to get where you at. How
Right.
you get back up there?
that. Yeah, and you got to do it back.
Yeah.
You got to do it back. You out your damn mind.
Like,
No,
I've
thanks.
been on I've sailed on the Pacific, the Indian, the Middle East, the Red Sea, like the
How was the Red Sea? Was it really red?
calm. It is not red.
Why
It
they
is not
call it the Red Sea?
I'm sure it's biblical stories and shit along
Okay.
with that. But the ocean is majestic as fuck.
It is.
No, it's
It's-
under the ocean that I'm worried about.
And it's very powerful.
down there.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like it is very fucking powerful. It will move you.
Have you seen or heard anything that you question?
On
See-
the ocean.
On the ocean? No.
Okay.
What do you mean, like ghost stories?
No, not ghost stories. Like I told you, I'm really big into conspiracy and shit and the way the world works. So there was this man who
The
was
earth,
like,
the earth is not flat.
"Oh, I don't believe that. I
Okay,
don't know.
good.
I don't know how that works.
I
I
was
don't
gonna say,
I don't fucking know."
Kyrie.
But he works on a ship. I don't know if he's like the one who catches all the fish or some shit like
Okay.
that. He's one of those big
Whatever,
old school
yeah.
boats, whatever. And he was doing TikToks of like mysterious noises that he was hearing. It was like a screeching sound, and he would just investigate it. And he was like, "Yo, okay, mermaids might be a thing," because we would all see the same videos. Like, "Oh, what are mermaids?
Mermaids, really?
We're seeing these in
Really?
Indonesia, and it's like weird fish-looking things." And I've seen a couple videos, and it makes you question. But of course, it's the internet, so you can't really think too much into
Yeah.
it. But he was saying that he was hearing like it was like a screeching sound, and he'd hear it frequently. And then there was tapping on the side of his boat. And he would tap back, and it would tap back at him. And I'm like, okay, that is kind of strange or whatever. And he threw a ball or something. He threw something out into the ocean. And he came back after he heard a loud thump. And it came back on his boat, right? And he was it was like a live or something. And the fact of it is like after he did that, like after he was doing it for, I think he was doing it for like a month. The feds raided his boat. And all of his videos consistently got taken down
Oh wow.
after that. And like you can't really find him on his social media anymore.
Hey.
And I'm just like,
Did we have this conversation? We had this conversation today.
So you think he's exposing mermaid?
he's exposing something that
Some
the
secrets
government
that-
doesn't
that
want us
was-
to know.
yeah.
So something, whether it be mermaids, merpeople, whatever,
Aliens.
Smart dolphins?
It could be smart dolphins,
Yeah.
It's
but
probably aliens.
dolphins, yeah, they're not trying to bother you because
No,
they're
it's
running
probably-
from whales.
But
probably
dolphins,
aliens.
but dolphins are very smart. So.
Yeah,
probably-
they are
it's
very
probably-
smart. So are octopi,
And could- yeah.
octopus, whatever. But it's just like the simple fact that you would see. Like I said, I'm deep into that shit.
Yep.
So I was looking at the videos of people from Indonesia and the Middle East that were seeing mysterious things in their water, and it just looks weird.
It's
It
probably
just.
alien. Probably alien.
And then the theory of skinwalkers and shit.
Yeah.
Boy, I could go on for days about all that shit. Do you know what skinwalkers is and shit? Have you heard about that theory too?
No, it's skinwalker.
A skinwalker is basically a supernatural being that can take the form of a human. So
V.
Alien.
Yeah, alien.
essentially an alien, but it's I don't know if it's more connected to alien, but like more ghostly or whatever.
Might be Elon Musk.
It could
Elon
be.
Musk might be a
Or Mark Zuckerberg because he's a lizard man.
yeah.
It was a TV show called V, where they were aliens, and they can take the form of a human being.
Not V is alien. No, that's alienation.
Literally V, nigga.
Oh,
I know what I'm
okay.
talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah. But anyway, okay, cool. All right. So, we had conversations we couldn't get to last week.
Yes.
Do men want to be respected or loved in a relationship?
Yeah.
This is a listener question.
A listener question. Somebody posed that to you.
Yes, somebody posed this to me. Shout out to that listener. She knows who she is and never name her name. Do you want to be loved or respected in a relationship?
What are my parameters of both sides?
Damn, Ronaldo, you asking me great questions.
You didn't think about that?
I guess maybe it's what I deem.
It's what you deem is
my
love is
parameters,
respect. Yes.
Right.
What is respect to you?
I don't think. For me, speaking for me personally, I don't think it's either. I think love is a byproduct of whatever it is that you're going through or dealing with that person.
Okay.
So my thing is it's not respect. I think my thing is more about appreciation.
Okay.
So I think if you appreciate maybe the things that I do, appreciate our time together, just have a general appreciation of me, I think all of that falls in line. And I think love at the end of that is a byproduct.
Okay.
It's what's made at the end of all of that. So
you can respect the person and not love them.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, well, I was gonna say I respect my boss, but yeah, I respect my boss.
Don't listen.
Don't watch this, Jeff. Don't watch this, Jeff.
Mind your business.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, you can respect people and not love them,
Yeah.
and even in relationships, that
And you can love a person and not respect them. Vice versa.
yeah, vice versa. So I don't think that. I mean, I understand the question, but for me personally, I think it's more about appreciation. Even like I think I actually thought about this. I think I've come to realize that my love language is affirmation anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So like talking and communication, that's how I connect with somebody.
Okay.
So that to me is a form of respect. If I can sit and have a conversation with you, that's respect. If I respect your opinion, we can disagree on something, but you know what? At the end of the day, we can still be cool. Like, you don't take it the wrong way. I don't take it the wrong way.
You just see things differently.
We just see things differently, and I respect your opinion. That, to me, is a form of respect. But at the end of the day, for me, it's communication. It's about talking and all that. But
Okay.
and I don't need to be loved. I don't.
Huh?
What?
I don't need.
Expound upon that.
I don't need it to be the first thing. You know what I mean? I don't need it to be the first thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't need.
Okay, so my question is now, what is your depiction of love?
What I was just saying, like it's a byproduct of everything as a whole. Like, if we can talk and communicate and just kind of understand each other, I guess at the end of the day, if I'm your first thought in the morning, your last thought at night, okay, then sure, that to me is a byproduct of all of that, I guess. You know what I mean?
So your definition of love is your communication and able to effectively talk about things that are going on in your relationship, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not physical.
It's not
like
physical.
No.
But if that's what you're saying, that's your love. So you can't really do without that if you consider that love, though.
Okay. What I'm saying, I shouldn't say I don't need it. I shouldn't say that.
Okay.
Because I think that of course everybody wants that, but
yeah, everybody wants to be loved.
It's not the first thing that I need. I personally just like talking to people. I don't need that to be, oh, I need you to love me for me to be able for us to communicate. I don't need that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I can still.
Okay, so what is your thought process? So I'm a woman, so I don't know.
Respect and love do not go hand in hand. I want to be respected more than I want to be loved.
Really?
I do.
Why is that? Is that a man thing? Like
It's
a
a Corey
being manly?
Is it? Are we talking about relationships
Yes,
also? Like
definitely,
okay,
definitely.
if we're just talking strictly relationships, then okay, all right.
I'm talking relationship. I want to be respected more than I want to be loved.
Really?
Yeah, more than I want to be loved.
Relationship? You value respect more than love.
Yes.
Okay, can you explain that? Because I'm confused a little
Okay,
bit.
because love for everyone is different.
Okay.
Well, you don't want to be disrespected in your relationship,
Of course.
and then
of course.
have that person still say, "Well, I love you though," but
But if
Fuck
it,
you.
it return when it comes to love, you're gonna treat that person. In my opinion, love is basically
respect.
Yeah, you're gonna treat that person how you expect to be treated. I'm not gonna talk down
Okay.
on you because I'm not gonna want
But
that
say-
in return.
But like,
you know?
but like I just said, I can love you. I can love a person and not respect a person. I can respect a person and not love a person. Those two ideologies, for me, do not go hand in hand. Because I don't respect everybody I love, and I don't love
Everybody.
Some people that I love, I don't respect.
I feel that way as like I love you, but I don't have to like you, or I like you, but I don't have to love
But
you.
you need respect more than you need love.
I need respect more than I need love. For me.
Why?
If you respect me, you're not gonna have me out here looking fucking silly.
Okay. That's true.
You're not gonna have me out here looking fucking silly. You're not gonna have me out here fucking taking care of this fucking household and everything that a man is supposed to do. But I'm looking fucking silly. I'm taking care of everything, but at the same time, you out here in these motherfucking streets.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? That is simple. It may not be simple, but
I get what you're saying, but
don't you need a level of both?
Huh?
Don't you need a level? Don't you need a little bit of both though? You can't be in a relationship. I mean, I couldn't be in a relationship where I'm respected but not loved. Oh, you
then
respect?
they're just there. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. You're but listen.
What's
hold on.
love for you?
Hold on. When it comes to that, I agree with him to that certain extent, because it's just like, yeah, you're an outstanding person, and I feel like you're a great father.
I
so I'll
appreciate
be
everything
with you.
that
I
you're
appreciate what
doing.
you're doing. So I'll stay with you. So you'd rather have a person
But I don't
who's just
love
there
you.
with you circumstantial,
But what's love
or
for
what?
you?
Love for me is
Hold on.
Talking about you.
right.
Okay.
Why are you trying to deflect?
No. You're right. You're absolutely right. Love for me is, do you have my back? Do you appreciate things that I do?
That's respect, though.
Is it?
I'm sorry. Is that respect?
No.
So what is respect for you?
When I look at respect, I'm looking at how you make me look out in these streets.
So the perception of what other people see is more
Yes.
important to you.
Sometimes yes.
Okay.
Sometimes yes. And that's maybe superficial as fuck.
A little bit, but it's okay.
Huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's a little bit, but
Maybe-
but it's what you value.
Yeah.
You want that to make. You don't want people to know what's going on in your house.
No, at all.
And I 100% agree with that, because
Yeah.
not everybody these days, like in
Everyone's
my
not
age
privileged.
group,
You're not privileged to what goes on in that
right?
house.
Because me for one, I'm very vocal. You know, I share.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very open. Except on here, y'all don't know my business. But when it comes to like my friend group and stuff, I'm free to divulge everything,
Yes.
because I trust you guys and stuff like that.
And with my friend group as well, like they
But
know
y'all
my
know,
different
y'all
types of
know.
stickers.
But
Yes.
but when it comes to what it looks like, y'all think we a happy-go-lucky ass couple. Y'all think we co-parent well. We're married. We're happy. Y'all don't need to know that Kelvin didn't wash his clothes for 3 weeks, and now we gotta do backed up laundry days.
Hypothetically.
Fucking laundry days for 4 fucking days. I'm just
Right,
kidding.
right.
I'm exaggerating,
Right.
but
I get it.
Like
I get it.
there's been
just like
times
a lot of shit.
where we have been out, me and my wife, and she's done something that I thought was disrespectful, and I give her this fucking look,
Yeah.
and she knows, like, you fell right now.
Yeah.
We're not gonna handle this shit right now.
Of course, you're in public.
But
Take it home. We'll talk about it later. That's what Kelvin does. Like if I do something like out of character, because earlier on in our relationship, I still had that, happy-go-lucky, free spirit type of girl, not really being in a relationship, because this is my first real-time relationship. So me being super friendly with these niggas out here, I'm just, thinking one of my friends is a gay man. He's a gay man.
you think everything's innocent.
Everything is fine. I changed in his room because we're at his house because I wore something uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I changed in his room. We're catching up. He's gay. I'm not thinking nothing of it. He ain't thinking nothing of me.
Yeah.
But I come out the room in a different change of clothes. Kelvin felt disrespected. You know what I'm saying? So of course I didn't. I'm like, but he's not.
I want you
like
to-
that.
no,
He's my friend before I met you. And
I want
everything.
you to ask him that question when you get home. Like you ain't got to
What?
share. You ain't got to share it on the pod later. But ask him that question.
What?
Does he want to be respected or loved?
That's gonna be a long conversation, sir.
Oh.
You trying to start a fight? You trying to start a fight?
That's not gonna start.
No, but it's a good insight
It is.
into
Shit, why don't you ask him? He want to come on this podcast anyway, so y'all can ask him all the questions, huh?
Bring him on next Monday.
Next Monday? Fine. Okay.
Bring him on.
I'll let him know. But yeah, when it comes to that, it's just like we're learning. Sometimes it's learning like little things. You're a young couple, yes.
Yeah,
we're a young couple, and even old couples because things change.
Yeah,
absolutely. Like for women anyway, a lot of men kind of get set in their ways. No offense to y'all. When y'all get older, y'all just kind of just go how y'all been going because y'all don't see a problem with it.
Yeah.
But women, we're evolving. We see a lot of things and we check in because we got to compete with a lot of things unintentionally and sometimes intentionally. When it comes to social media and what we're dragged in and what we perceive, we kind of are competing with the way of the world to keep our men ours, essentially.
Yeah.
Initially, granted, like a lot of us don't take it to heart, but we still subconsciously think about that shit. Like, okay, having a baby, for instance, for me, I see people get skinny like that.
Yeah.
And because they were already skinny when they had a baby. All they had was the belly bump. So next thing you know, they had the baby, now they're skinny again. Me, I gained 100 and some odd pounds, okay? I was size 8, now I'm size 18. Right. That's a long thing.
Yeah.
And it was the competition of getting back slim was a lot. So I can only imagine the amount of pressure it is from going from, single to married to baby to skinny and trying to keep up with all of the things that are going on in today's world. So I kind of get it, but then when it comes to men, it's just like y'all are a mystery sometimes.
So what about you?
We're a different breed.
What?
Respected and loved.
See, I think opposite. I believe respect and love go hand in hand, in my opinion.
All right.
Because if you love me, then you know what it means to respect me. Because I'm very clear with my boundaries. Like when I first met Kelvin, my boundary for us, our dating timeline was specified to him. Like, look, I don't mind dating 2 years though. You have 2 years to figure out if you want to propose or move forward with this because that's 2 years. We're starting now, and I'm not counting now, but I'm talking 2 years from the 1st of January when we start talking until 2 years from there.
Y'all started on the first. Y'all like
we started talking in like September.
Oh,
and then that's
you started.
The clock started
official.
That day. Yeah, I let him know I don't want to be a forever girlfriend. I see people who are like 14, 15-year girlfriends, and then they're like, oh yeah, we're 40 something, and I want to get married. No. I give you 2 years because a lot of people can make that decision on an engagement. I'm not saying we have to get married immediately after. We were engaged for 2 more years.
Yeah.
I didn't care about the engagement time. Like we can live together and do everything else. But we met and then we moved in together and then we had a baby and then he engaged.
Yeah.
Our timeline is weird, but I like having a plan, and as long as you make initiative for our relationship, so my boundaries, and I feel like that's part of respect. Like what my expectations are, and don't disrespect my expectation. Like if you have to question, like, I don't think she would like that. If you don't think I would like it, then you know damn well.
Then you know I wouldn't like it.
You know damn well I wouldn't like it.
Right.
So don't sit here and second guess yourself when it comes to me. You kind of I am what I am, and you know what I know.
Okay, good shit. All right. Anything else?
No, sir.
No.
What else you got?
No.
Music?
I think music. Oh, real quick. I listened to Tank and the Bangers albums today.
Like the Tank?
No. The New Orleans group.
I was gonna say he probably thought it was a Tank album.
I did not. No, I knew.
And so
I know.
And so he's like, "Oh, Tank put out a new album."
Tank?
No,
because if you go, because I have titles. So if I search Tank, if I just pull up Tank, then I get Tank and the Bangers. I'm like, who the fuck is Tank and the Bangers?
Yeah,
like get him the fuck out of here. I don't want Tank and the Bangers. I just want Tank.
That's funny.
Tank and the Bangers was a New Orleans group. I've seen them for a couple of years now. They put out their first. I don't know what their first album, but maybe first major album.
This is not the first album, definitely not.
No, but it was a great album. It's called Red Balloon.
You actually listened to it?
Listened to it today on the way to work, man. It was great. Layla Hathaway's on there. Big Frida's on there. Man, it's a great album.
Jeff sent me like 5 texts.
Yeah, great album. That's what I was on this week. I listened to the LMA. I liked it. I know I'm a couple weeks late, but I did like it.
It's a good album.
You know what I'm saying? It was a good album. I heard that the Migos broke up.
Yep, unfortunately.
You know
Did they break up?
I don't know if they
allegedly.
Allegedly,
because it's Neff and Few.
Yeah.
Hotel Lobby goes hard though. I kind of like it though.
Yeah, it does. It's nice. Yeah, Uncle and Few, Quavo and Takeoff.
They shot that out here.
I have a new respect for Kodak Black. I think.
Why?
The music sounds nice, man. Ever since the Kendrick shit, I've been listening and
now you're going back to it. You're like, you know what? It's kind of
something I saw. And I can't wait for Friday or Thursday. I might have a watch party at my house.
Oh, for the
watch party going down in the Kilgore residence. Only Ronaldo and Reggie's invited. UGK
8Ball
versus 8Ball and MJG.
Yes, sir.
I can't. Somebody just put on fucking Facebook, how you gonna have UGK without fucking Pimp C? Cause Pimp is dead. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
First of all, I love how
actually-
you disrespected me on this pod. Only Ray and somebody else are invited, and I'm right in front
Do you
of
know
you.
who UGK is?
Yes, Underground Kings. But I'm just saying,
Hey.
first
You
of
ain't
all,
coming. You ain't coming.
don't be saying somebody
Okay.
invited.
Oh, pussy ass nigga talking about PG. Talking about Pimp
Okay,
C.
little thug, relax.
Smoke some
No,
bitch.
he's talking like Pimp C right now.
Old school
He's
motherfucker.
channelizing his inner Pimp
dick in the
C right
booty
now.
ass nigga.
Oh my God, relax.
Y'all know UGK is my favorite group.
Oh my God.
UGK is my favorite fucking group from Pocket Full of Stones.
They still
days.
gonna get washed on Thursday.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, other music
booty ass
things,
nigga.
Leon Bridges, great R&B. I'm just wanting to let y'all know, great R&B. Leon Bridges, he's wonderful.
Leon
Good
Bridges is
vibe.
dope.
He's a wonderful vibe. I love him.
Nigga,
to
I'm
death,
bumping UGK all from till Thursday, my nigga.
Okay, sir, you are old. Relax.
They ain't got that many songs.
He over here about to throw them balls.
Hey, cut this fucking shit off. I can't
Have a
believe this nigga, man.
lovely week,
I can't
y'all.
believe
Hey man, y'all have a good week.
Because he's stuck on UGK
Oh
and
my
his hood
God.
mindset.
His
Too
devil.
hard
So
to
we're gonna
swallow,
say goodbye.
dirty money,
That's what she
And
said.
Ride
we're gonna have a
dirty,
lovely
super
week,
tight,
and I bless
UGK for
nothing
life,
but
Underground King.
I wish nothing but the best for
Southern Way.
y'all.
And don't let's
Have
get
a
into Pimp
wonderful
C's
week.
albums.
I'm done.
Corey, say goodbye.
New t-shirts are here. I will have them out this week. We thank y'all for listening.
Right.
It's the Killing Tyme Crew,
It's
and we are out.
Tanisha, Corey, Ray, and we out this bitch. Have a lovely week.
Peace.
Bye.
Y'all are funny.
UGK for life.
Y'all are funny.
Fucking dog.
Y'all